Finally, I'm ready. I'm ready to not be dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can't relate.
Yeah, but you don't have to breathe or anything. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
We get
Scuba
Aaron
diving.
with his ghost culture over here.
Oh my god.
You could tell us what's at the bottom of the Marinara Trench.
Marinara.
It's just marinara, more marinara.
It's the deep marinara.
Gets thicker.
That's how they make the deep dish.
Exactly. They gotta go in the trench.
The deep marinara. It's almost as deep as the lore.
What just exploded?
What?
The sound effects in this map. It's just.
It sounds
That's-
just
that's
like
the
the DVD home screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome, we look so
Oh
good.
my god.
Dear.
Listen, that's the token for that's my character token for my other game. So my sprite can't see shit. And I can't see my me.
Oh my god.
I can't see me.
Yeah, Stabby is playing Shika Noko Noko Noko. What do you mean you can't see you?
Because I'm clicked on the sprite, it won't let me click on me.
Oh, the sprite has no vision
Yep.
because it's a monster. Well, there.
Yeah, when it's relevant, it's there. I've got the sheet for when it's relevant. My sprite
Yeah.
doesn't need a token.
Okay.
Even though my sprite just looks like a greenish giant bee poof. It is a sprite stat wise. But yeah, we're all here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So wait, nobody has to do recap.
We need dramatic intro
We
from
need
DM.
dramatic
We need
intros.
intro.
That's right.
Oh,
We need intros.
okay. Well, session 0 style. Start from the top. Cauldrill, what were you doing when you were swallowed up by mist?
Oh shit, I wrote it down.
I wrote it a
I can
single
find
sentence
it.
in my description. I'm just like, ah, yes, perfect.
Where was it? There we go. Cauldrill was transported to Barovia amidst battling several hook horrors in the Underdark as they attacked him while traveling in a cave system. So yeah.
It's like, what's this above ground nonsense? What the fuck?
Disgusting.
Well, let's all explain where we were so everybody else kind of knows what's going on. Arcast. What were you up to?
Arcast was doing his due diligence, and he was on his way to a very important appointment with some Fae on behest of his mother, who is ambassador of the Feywild. And he's very concerned he somehow took a wrong turn and ended up in an unseelie realm, and hasn't quite figured out that he's in Barovia yet. But he's a little concerned that he's in the wrong court area because
We'll
it's gonna
get
be
there.
get out.
Okay. Sips.
Snip was doing what he was doing best, and that was drinking at the bar.
So you were at the bar, and then just the stool fell out from under you. You turned around to like attack whoever took the stool, and then realized you were just in the open, in the dark somewhere. Fantastic, I love it.
Whoa.
He
Who
wouldn't
the
have
fuck
even
kicked
gone to
me
attack anybody. He would have assumed it would have himself just falling.
Oh, fantastic!
I
And
fell outside.
You're
Now I
a
gotta-
champion, you held on to your lager.
Held on to the booze, the sake.
Yeah,
good
you've got
shit.
it. You've got your flagon still. Your flagon. All right, and Wistarina, I believe.
Yes, she is heading back home after a long time in the city to get some fresh air.
All right. Well,
Woods.
with that in mind, for all four of you, in that instance, that is what's happening. In the next, your view is obscured by some fog, almost like just like a forest fire has occurred around you. Just this unpassable, unseeable, no light fog. And then in the very next second, you're not next to each other, but within, I want to say, 30 feet, you're all kind of in a clearing facing towards a central point, and you see these three other people. It is dark. It is raining. The trees are swaying in the wind. They have no leaves, almost looking dead. And there are storm clouds above.
Well, first things first. Sips is going to pull out his flagon and a dart, and he's going to cast Shape Water and Prestidigitation to make himself a popsicle. Before approaching the clearing. In between
Roll for
the-
popsicle.
Just realized my AC on my sheet is incorrect. It's supposed to be not 12. All right, I'll
Not
just
12?
No, because I have the tattoo.
The equip stuff.
You might have to equip it or whatever.
Equip it,
Tune.
enable it.
It is.
yada,
It
yada.
is cool. It
Equip
is.
a tune.
Oh, maybe it's not a tuned. You're
Yeah,
right.
there's
You're
two
right.
two button.
Cool button.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, like it's not like a clearing. You guys are, kind of just in a field. So like on this map per se, like you'd be like here, and everybody would be, on the outskirts of like the path.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd like to situate yourself where you would have appeared, go ahead.
So, what does everybody look like? I'm gonna-
We'll get to that. We'll get to it.
I'm gonna be over there. Yeah, my tattoo's still not working, but it's okay. It's
No, it's not.
It's not
Hold,
okay for Wombat.
please. Hold, please. Tattoo. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Let's see an R. Bum. Okay, no. Ah, 18 natural armor. There you are.
Woo.
And if you get a shield, we'll just have to update it. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I don't plan on getting a shield. We're just gonna sit at that.
Okay. Continue. You all
Okay.
appear.
Well, Caldrill was mid-combat, so he's mid-swinging his sword, and he hits a tree.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your patronage to Stabby Sound Effects. Please pay 5 cents to continue your subscription.
Or you can alternatively sub to Wombat in Combat on Twitch.
Why the fuck? Sub to it, fucking what?
Immediately
Wait.
confused upon hitting a tree. He's just gonna be like, what? What? How did I end up outside? Did I accidentally step on a Fey portal?
And all three of you look towards the figure who is speaking and see.
Me?
Explain your.
I was speaking? Okay.
That's your cue without me having to physically say.
All right. Caldrill is a male Seldarine drow. So like white hair, red eyes. He's got like pale purple skin, and I will just say he is he's a Eldritch Knight fighter. So he's got like chainmail on and stuff. But he's definitely, well, for lack of a better word, he's a twink.
Yeah.
Twin Club!
Astarian coded.
Hello,
All
Zella.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Astarion's
god,
a twunk.
Astarian.
Astarian's a twunk.
I
That man
don't
has
get
some
the
muscle.
fucking difference.
Twunk.
We'll
Hunky-
educate
it's
one
hunky
day.
twink.
One day we'll educate Wombat. I want
You don't need to educate me because it doesn't make any
God
fucking
damn
sense.
it, you're too straight.
He's going to yank his sword out of the tree and use a bonus action to make it shed a bright light for 30 feet. Or sorry, dim light. My
Dim
apologies.
light for 30 feet. Okay. Yep. Let me fucking here light dim 30 update.
Thank you.
Okay. And Rambo, the person who's making a popsicle, what do they look like as everybody sees you shaping water? Maybe a little bit of rain in there.
Yeah, he's a small but 4-foot tall tabaxi. Got nothing but pants on right now. As he steps forward and doing his little magical do. As well, I don't know. I was in a bar. Now I'm here. It's wet. But at least I have my booze. That's right. Ah, my delicious booze.
And-
Nice.
Confused stare.
Would you like some? It's delicious.
Who are you holding that out to?
The one who was speaking.
Yeah, Caldrill.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, normally I'd say no to an offer like that, but this is all very strange. So you know what? Fuck it. He's gonna walk over.
All right. And what about the other person who's next to them and not hidden behind a tree?
Not being creepy.
I'm not being creepy. I'm being. Just do the thing. That's Aries. Aries, it's your turn.
He's probably just looking around like, what the fuck am I watching right now? Why am I wet? Do you know where we are?
Oh, hello, another person coming out of the fog there. No, I
Is
was.
it a thing to you?
Where I'm at.
That's concerning.
Not a good sign when nobody knows why we're here.
Was there any others?
Sips looks around.
Looking around as well.
Are you revealing yourself, Sadie, or are you hiding?
Can I roll?
I am now. I'm gonna
Okay.
move over
You
there.
hear some leaves rustle in the random tree, and then the tree, like log of the tree, the stem of the tree is like an inch wide, but then a person like many more inches wide than that steps out from behind it. You're like, what the fuck?
Cartoon logic.
Yes.
Hello?
And then there was another.
Hello. I think I can safely determine that this isn't the unseelie realm, which is good for me. Hey, what do you two look like? What am I looking at? The cat and the elf. What do you look like? You didn't say.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta describe.
Erwin described himself. You guys
Cat
didn't.
said 4-foot tall tabaxi as it.
That's true.
With pants.
With pants. It's just
color
pants.
fur?
With pants.
What
What color fur? Tell me now.
It looks
it
like
brindle
a
pattern?
Bengal.
Looks like
Yeah.
that's just.
What's your
literally
market?
Black and brown fur.
Just imagine if this was an actual. If we were all sitting at a table, Rainbow just holds up his cat and is like, "This foot
This-
pants.
This it.
This
Disney.
foot pants."
This but a drunk one and a person.
With pants.
He is standing upright.
He's standing.
Let me see if I can find a picture of him real quick.
Misterina is
That's not
the
the Discord.
very short wood elf with bright purple hair.
You know what?
She's
This
just
is
looking
it's
around.
gonna go into this channel because it is perfect for this channel.
I'm putting the sketch in. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Hey, look, the last one in character fit was Maligan 2.0.
Maligan.
I'm gonna get the actual art. It's a sketch because his proper art was not finalized.
I'll
but
grab
give me-
her.
There we go.
Maybe.
Character art.
Yeah.
There
Cat.
he is.
And
Cat.
this is
Yep.
for chat.
That's
I
him.
love him.
Chat, there it is.
So I'm just
There's-
imagining
there's the
that
lad
with
there.
a handmade popsicle out of booze,
And pants.
standing on two legs, wearing pants,
Yep.
sweatpants specifically.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, this is Naiad's art, by the way. This is Naiad sketch. You're welcome, chat.
Mm,
But yeah, so
sketch.
sketch.
Sketch. Oh fuck! I forgot to
Sketch.
open up fucking Switch. That's what I did.
Sketch.
Anyway, Artcast is a 6 foot tall tiefling. And he's got very ornately trimmed in almost like a silvery kind of leaflet outfit, knee-high boots, long coat, got like what looks like a vest coat underneath, long gloves, and he has that like his skin tone is like a deep cherry blossom color. And his horns look rather antler-like, and he's got like this ashy blondish kind of hair. And there is just this little like light green, this little teeny tiny light green puffball underneath one of the antlers, and one of his antlers has like a branch wrapped around in it, almost on purpose. It looks very ornate and pretty. This man screams, "I am very fancy and well off."
All I see is a deer.
It's a deer.
He's got a deer motif thing going on.
That's a deer. Points.
Deer.
Bitch, that's a deer.
That bitch eats deers.
That bitch is deers.
Alright. Okay. Well, as you all are doing that, you hear just shit. Oh fuck! And you hear like literally like running footsteps. Mouse ping. There we go. Running footsteps. Slap, slap, slap in the water, the muddy water, running up behind. And you see. Hopefully, you all know what a vampire is. If you don't, then you don't know what it is. But if your character would know what a vampire is, you see a vampire running up and then skidding here and hands on knees, and it's kind of, breathing a little heavy. He lifts his head up and says, "Oh fuck, we really have a breach. Hi, I mean you guys no harm. You've all been transported somewhere.
That's helpful.
This is not. Yes, I'm getting to that. I have a whole." And he pulls out a scroll. I have to keep it from the rain. I'm. You see, I'm on watch. My name's Simon.
Are we supposed to do what Simon says?
Oh, I understood that.
If you would like to live, I'm merely a messenger for Strahd, and you do not want to upset him, as he's currently very focused on other things.
Maybe this
Anyway.
is a silly. Maybe this is a fake court proceeding.
Starting to seem more like one.
Either way, I meant to read this out to you. And he kind of pulls out the scroll, begins reading out, "To any who may breach the fog after the shutdown. Welcome to Barovia. It was not my intention to even allow you to come here since the fog has been shut down. But since you are here, you have free reign I mean you no harm, and I hope you can make it home safely. However, you are not to go past Valaki. If you do so, I will take that as a means that you wish to interfere with my playthings, and you will be dealt with. Enjoy your time in Barovia, Strahd.
Did Cauldron ever take the popsicle?
Yes. Well, he was walking up to take it, and then this happened.
You might need, gonna need another popsicle.
Well, he's now going to offer said popsicle to Simon.
What? Oh, thank you. He will take it, and he's
He's
like,
heavily
"What?
distracted.
What is this?"
Well, I'm a vampire. You see, is this made with blood or water?
You
Is
could mix it with
alcohol.
blood.
Hmm.
It's delicious.
He like turns around and look. There is no one within. You have not seen a single other person. Turns his head. Can I just have a bite? That's all I'd like, just to try.
Go ahead.
He kind of leans forward and takes a little inch off the top.
This is the strongest, most foul alcohol he has ever tasted.
Oh
Is this
no!
ever clear?
He spits it out, fucking hand on tongue, like rubbing. Ah! Good gods, you're drinking that?
Yes, I am. It seems I forgot to do another thing. As he casts prestidigitation again and flicks his fingers at the popsicle. Now try it. As he hands it out again.
Roll, roll persuasion.
Congrats on first, Misa. I love you. Mama.
Oh, Lisa first!
Bet. Well, can't be as bad as the first time. Leans.
Oh my god!
Takes a bite. What flavor is it now?
Now it is the most delicious thing he's ever tasted.
Fantastic.
It tastes exactly like, it's a Wagyu blood.
Wagyu blood. I've heard of such things from the other adventurers. Thank you. Can I have the whole?
Is there a lot of adventurers that come through here?
Popsicle in mouth, like, is speaking.
Please take that out. It sounds like you're sucking dick.
It's obviously a popsicle. You can see my mouth.
I
but
know. I said it
whatever,
sounds
lady.
like. I didn't
Not
say
really
it
the
looks
ones
like.
you've
And,
heard.
and it sounds like you're being a bitch.
You're a
I'm trying
bitch.
to help. Anyway, what was the question again?
Other
Out of
adventurers.
Other adventures, yes.
Other adventurers.
How
is
often do
what-
other adventurers come through here?
Well, normally the adventurers would come through every week or so. It was just the Fog Gate's will, the Vistani's will, Strahd's will. But ever since we've had this promising party completing and staying alive, they haven't been murdered in almost a month. It's extraordinary, really. So they've shut down the Fog Wall. So
Who are they?
They like to call themselves the Stargazers. They are a group of adventurers that have been.
No, not the adventurers.
Oh.
Who's controlling the fog that brought us here?
Strahd.
Why don't he let us out?
Well, the fog gate is shut down. You weren't even meant to get in.
Can you talk to
There-
him?
There is no way out until the adventurers complete their quest.
Oh, my mother's going to kill me when I get back.
You don't look like you have a mom.
Well, I'm sorry that my visage leaves you poorly misinformed.
You sound like you have too
Still
many
20
moms.
feet away. You're still, like, behind the tree.
Just over here. Hold on. I'm getting in a sassing range.
All right, there we go. Sassing +3. There we go.
Welcome to the Forced Friendship Circle.
You want the
That's not
popsicle?
I don't suggest eating it.
Well, later, actually. Let it simmer for the moment. So, you mean to tell us that a sentient magical fog has accidentally brought us in here and we can't leave until this other group of people have essentially dismantled the forces that be, so then we can actually go home and we are not to go past the point to interfere? Do you understand
He
how
physically looks down at his scroll while you're doing that. Continue and like begins like scouring it with his eyes. Go ahead.
like you do realize that this proposition you've given us gives us all the more reason to try and interfere unless we are absolutely guaranteed without beyond reasonable doubt that we're going to remain alive as much as the sky wishes to rain down upon us. You
Well, first things first, let me say that would you like to take my spots because you read off exactly what I have on this paper for the first part. For the second part, you won't be harmed as long as you go. Everything here meant to harm is meant to harm anyone trying to bring harm to Strahd. You are something that's been swept under the rug. That's why I'm stationed here. That's why we have 30 more stationed around the perimeter of Barovia here in order to catch any people who may accidentally be sucked into the fog while it's shut down.
so it's
So,
a one-way sieve.
where do we
At,
even?
at the
Where
moment.
can we go then?
You can head, and he actually pulls out a map and provides you a map. Same map we've always had. He says the village of Barovia has been quite hospitable. Everybody will be kind and thankful for you. We have the Castle Ravenloft. I would not suggest going there, as Strahd still would not like to be interfered with, even if he won't immediately kill you. There is Valaki as well, and that is basically the last major town you may visit. Anything else on the east side of the map here, as long as you don't cross Volaki, is mostly free reign. You're free to do as you will.
How long is this going to take?
They've only been here a month, but it seems like they're getting ready to take us on. And he kind of like readjusts his collar. It's just
Is this
kind
a
of a
blood
scary
sport?
thing. When
And it's not the worst thing I've heard happen. However, you've been amicable regardless, and thank you for this information. Um, I suppose, unless anyone else has any other questions, that we will learn somewhat about our randomly tragic or not tragic backstories in the next few minutes, and then just go on our merry way.
Tavern. Anybody? Tavern. Closest tavern?
our closest tavern would probably be the one in Blue Water Inn.
Let's head there.
Or not Blue Water Inn, the one in Village of Barovia.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Barovia Tavern.
Well, I'd say I have somewhere else to be, but I don't.
Clearly not.
And I definitely had somewhere else to be, but I'm not going to get there anytime soon. At least I have a witness so that I won't get entirely in trouble with the Fae.
Isn't time weird there?
Yes, and I'm just hoping that
What if you're
when
gone
I
for like 100 years?
well, that's the thing. I won't be gone for 100 years. I'm just going to hope that where I need to be in the Feywild, the time has not elapsed for more than a mere few minutes.
But what if it was 1,000 years?
Well, that's only if I think it's going to be 1,000 years, and it will not.
Are you thinking about it being 1,000 years?
No?
I think you are.
You have a lot of very delightful statements about someone you just met. You don't get out much, do you?
I get out plenty.
Well, you. Where are you from?
Faerun?
Haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of you.
Well, no, not
We
many
should
people
follow
have.
the cat.
The cat's like inside.
You know what? They have the right idea.
There's a wood elf, deep elf, and a tabaxi or a tabashi. I really wanted to. Oh boy.
As you all pass Simon, once again, sorry for the unfortunate circumstances as you continue getting further away. But hope you enjoy your stay. Remember,
Are you gonna
and
be
just
around?
even yeah, no, he's yelling. You're like passing. Don't go past Falaki.
Thank you, Simon. Your information is very much appreciated.
Thank you. We won't.
Sips
I
is just
will.
walking away, waving a popsicle
You're
in
going
the
to
air.
go over there?
And you all can begin to walk into the village of Barovia, which you guys are here at. You're kind of on the
Oh, right
outskirts.
outside.
Well, kind of on the outskirts. Let's just say it'll take you an hour just to, you can walk and talk, stuff like that, but we'll get you into the Barovia Tavern.
Was it Blood on the Vine? I think it was.
I believe so, yes.
Yep, Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Woo!
Blood
This is
on
on my
the
first page of notes.
water.
So Simon said that then.
Yes, that's exactly what Simon said. You are correct. Simon did say
Simon
that.
says.
Simon says go to Barovia.
Go to the
Simon
tavern. Go get drunk.
said, Simon did say, have you seen the village of Barovius?
Man, why is Tequila Rose so good?
Ah,
Village of Barovia.
Barovia.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh shit, that
Barovia.
is it the village that we left the lady crying in?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, not the
It's-
lady in the church crying, the lady in the building crying.
correct. You
No,
left
okay.
two women
No, that
crying.
was
It's
That
a
was
women
here.
crying church.
It's like, wait a goddamn minute. We left a lot of
Hello.
women crying.
Wait a minute.
The Blood and Vine Tavern. We're just reusing old maps at the moment, so welcome. You guys are in
Welcome to
the
Barovia.
village of
Have a
Barovia
look
proper.
around. Everything is damp and muddy everywhere around.
Sips is going to use his drunken sense to find the tavern.
The drunk. Damn. Roll a perception with advantage. Anything above a 10, because you can just sniff
Sniff the
the
booze.
herbs.
13.
Yeah. In this direction, you immediately try and go between the buildings as well. You're like, oh, this is the quickest way.
Oh, that's an alley. Oh no.
Bump into that
Nope.
chimney, why don't you, real quick? Oh,
That,
You see him just
that,
like bounce off the walls.
that cat must be attracted to booze.
Maybe. What was your name?
Is it this building?
Well, if you want to get fancy with it, my name is Caldrill, but you can just call me Cal.
Understandable.
have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Just leave.
Ah, a tavern. Booze away.
Oh,
Neat.
I'm getting on your joking. I'm sorry.
Flies over to the first seats. Barkeep, your
I hold
finest
the door up.
alcohol.
I open the door. I hold the door open for everyone else.
Finest
Thank you.
alcohol.
And then I close the door.
haven't
Very
seen any
polite.
adventurers in quite a while. What would you like?
Champagne de la stop.
Something strong.
Whispers back to the other two. Not gonna lie, haven't been in one of these in several tens of years.
Why?
Oh, you three. Join me. I'm getting refreshments.
I don't trust getting drunk here. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
One of them already is.
Much too late for that.
I know it's too late for one of them. I was aware of that before I said the
will sit
word.
next to Sips. Twinks in the middle.
Let's see. Try and Forgotten Realms listing of ales. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see something. Ah, one of the most hearty ones we have is the Assassin Vine Wine.
Ooh, that sounds invigorating. I will try that.
Here you are. And pulls out literally a pitch black glass, corked, and it's just got like embossed in the glass like the sigil of a dagger all the way down the glass. It's 20 silver. Pops the cork.
Oh, that was crisp.
Yeah, when noise suppression doesn't fuck it, yeah. It's tough and bitter, yet hearty. Made from berries.
He places down a gold piece and says, "Keep 'em coming. We'll need more where that came from."
Roger that. And for you, elf, red elf. Sorry, I'm not quite familiar with the adventurers still. You all different kinds constantly coming through.
I am technically half elven, so that's entirely fine. You
I
haven't
was
had any-
right. Turns around and just grabs random ale.
Do you happen to have any honey mead?
We do, but you'll have to remember this is different than your wherever you are from. It seems like you may be from Fae.
No, I'm from Sanazia.
Hmm. I don't know of anything, but I've learned quite a few different realms. Fae is one of the descriptors I've had for some people through here. But honey, however, specifically here, from the murder hornets, they're quite not as sweet. If you'd still like to try some, we do have it.
That sounds absolutely intriguing. I will absolutely try some of that and any bread you may have on hand. And I put down a gold piece.
Gold piece. He will give you a little flagon of looks like mead, and it's got a little garnish of like 2 little red berries on it. Then the bread just pulls out a nice little sourdough round, hands that to you, and gives you change for 85
85 silver?
silver. Yeah.
Okay. 85.
How about you two? And I'm assuming he's already placing down and popping another Assassin Vine Wine.
For the
Is that-
drow?
is
He's
that
profiling
correct?
the drow?
No, for the fucking cat.
Oh, yeah.
No, for the alcoholic.
assuming.
Chug. Hi, cat.
Am I correct in this statement, Rainbow?
Yes.
Okay, understood. Again, another pop. For you, sir. Anything?
You know what? I'll have what he's having, and points over to Frick. What's your name, Stabby?
Our cat. Oh, he
Our
hasn't
cat.
given his name. He hasn't told his name
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have what the red elf is having.
Yeah. Well, he just said what he's having, so he like points over at him.
Understood. Meat on the table, bread on the table.
Bread on table.
15 silver. And for you, my lady.
I just want the water, please.
The what?
A water.
Oh, water. Of course. Little flagon of water for you.
Yay.
10 gold.
$10 billion.
$1 billion.
Loses all his hair.
Oh no.
Alright, well, take a walk around, but if you need anything else, just give me a holler. And he begins walking
Holla.
around the rest of the holla, walking around the rest of the tavern.
I'm looking at my background that I took, which is barkeep. One of the things is social lubricant. You have no trouble finding and getting into places that serve drinks.
Hell yeah.
So,
He comes back and grabs like 2 more things, brings them to this table. So he's just doing work.
So what were you doing before you got here?
Who's at?
The old person closest.
Yes.
Okay.
Cal.
You are the closest person.
The only person that I can't be talking to, like, directly at this
Thank you
point.
for pet Echo.
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. I was actually in the middle of a fight with some very feisty hook horrors in a cave system. They were not pleasant.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
They weren't a challenge, but they weren't pleasant.
I didn't say they were a challenge, I just said it didn't sound pleasant.
Yes, anyway, I suppose...
Were you winning?
I was. I was most definitely winning.
Who was he most? I want an insight check. Was he most definitely
Yeah,
winning?
me too, actually.
Oh, my insight shit.
At the top of the cave you were in, your father appears. Are you winning, son?
Oh,
Son?
wait, that's what's wrong.
12.
I forgot to swap my proficiencies. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter.
He was definitely winning.
Oh, yeah.
He's so winning.
With a
Alright.
deception 23, uh-huh.
What about you, Antler Man?
They're not antlers, they're horns, but I was on my way
Antler
to an
horns, same
appointment.
difference.
No, it's very much not. Anyway, I was on my way to an appointment on behest of my mother, and now I'm here. And once she finds out, she is going to absolutely lose her mind.
Are you grounded or some shit?
Well, she'll try to. I just want y'all to be aware that our cast is like looks like a fully fledged adult.
Yeah, no, that's why she said that.
As you walk to the other table, Sips, you hear they both are playing dice, and one of them just shouts, "These dices are rigged!"
Yay!
And then you hear from this corner over here, "Hoy-de-goy, hoy-de-go-go-go-goy."
Yay!
Yeah, it comes full circle.
Ah, you say those dice are rigged. But would you like to see a magic trick?
I mean, magic's real. It's not really a trick, but sure.
As he pulls the bottle from the assassin's...
Vine wine.
Yeah, the assassin's vine wine. And watch as I turn this liquid into a solid. And he takes a dart that he has, sticks it into the bottle, flicks his fingers at it, and pulls it out, and it's just another popsicle.
Who's on the go? He elbows the other one. They just start laughing.
Ah, but this is different. Take a lick. As he steps onto the table to the man across from him and holds it out to him.
Arcas just turned right around watching Sips do this and is just eating bread, drinking the mead, and then just slowly leans over to the dart to Cal and is like, he's not really beating those dick sucking allegations with the popsicle now, is he?
Certainly not.
The dick sucking allegation was to the vampire.
That was to Simon, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Cal knew what was up.
Okay, understood. Anyway, well, first off, the one to your side that you're not looking at is, you had to get on the fucking table for that. And the other one's like, okay. And he just complies.
And it is the most delicious thing he has ever tasted.
Holy birds! He pulls it out of his mouth, shoves it in the other guy's mouth like a cartoon. You hear that? It's like, oh damn! How much?
I'll take 50 silver.
Done. Make one more.
As he pulls out another dart, it sticks into the bottle, flicks his fingers, and produces another one, slightly longer.
Just like one of them grabbed the one in the top grabs it. Is like, well, I'll take this one because of course It's like, fuck do you mean you know? And they just start arguing. They give you the 1 gold.
Are they gonna
Alright.
bar fight?
Yeah, they're arguing right now. You want me to like audio it? I'll do
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Do it, do
Go
it,
for
do
it.
it, do it. We're
Alright.
here to have fun.
All right. What the fuck do you mean you know? He's like, well, I'm bigger than you. My wife has both seen ours. Exactly, your wife. Are you going to believe your wife?
I'm suddenly no longer upset that we got whisked away to another realm. This is dinner and a show.
I don't want to see when they get more upset and this turns into a fight.
Why not?
Because then we're in the fight.
Not necessarily.
Not
Don't
until we
have to
get
jump
something
on them.
thrown at us.
Arcas
Well,
just looks
go
over
back.
at Cal. What can I call you again?
Oh, the name's Cow.
Just he puts out a hand. You may call me Arcast.
Or
A pleasure.
outcasts?
Shakes hands.
They are now friends. The Twinks are now friends.
Friends.
Oh my god.
A cow and an outcast. Very interesting.
And what was it you said, dear? What did you say, Aries?
Outcast?
No, Arcast. Well, that's one of my names, but it's the only one that would really matter. Unless you really want the boring long one. Most people don't want that one, though.
Are you a rogue?
No, I'm a noble.
Oh, you
even
have the
worse.
you have the name of a rogue.
Interesting. I'll let my mother know. She's the one who picked it out for me.
Well, I figured that much.
Wait, I think they're about to start punching each other.
They
he's like,
are. I
he's like
wasn't
tapping their
interrupting
legs.
Sip is
I
down
wasn't
another table
interrupting.
doing
Not
the same
beating
thing.
the allegations of what allegations echo.
All right. Well, yes.
They're
They
beating
did both
something.
get up, and this one here pushed this one. He's like, just because you believe that yours is bigger doesn't mean you get to pick a popsicle. I gave 60 of that silver. That should rightfully be mine. And they just shove. The swing comes out from this one. Let's see if it hits.
Oh my god.
God, he has a fucking club? What the fuck? Okay. He pulls out a club.
What the fuck?
He only has a club.
Oh
Pulls
my
out a
god.
club.
It fucking misses. He rolled a 4, and then
He brought
wow.
a club to the club.
And then this one reiterates, grabs the club, hits him, damage.
Is there any of these at disadvantage? Because that was the strongest alcohol in the bar we've had.
Oh well, then maybe in like a couple minutes. It takes a
Yeah.
bit for it to hit. This one does take 1 damage and just a little bit of blood, little bloody nose. Because I'm just gonna say it was a punch. And he's like, "God, have the bigger pops. Fucking, I just wanted a nice night out." And they both sit back down. And then he turns to him and he's like, "Want to play cards for gold?" And they just begin gambling.
Amazing. That was over pretty fast.
That was a bit disappointing, honestly.
Do you think they're lovers? Behind the scenes?
Oh no, they're roommates.
Oh, I see. History will never stop repeating itself.
It's good to know that that seems to transcend what I am imagining is a multi-universal level.
But everywhere's gonna have some place of repeat.
Well, I suppose that the words Terabros mean nothing to you two.
Never heard of it.
I don't know. You
Now I'm going to take that as a no.
We did say that.
Anyway, so we have 2.5 elves and a cat stuck in a bar in the dreariest place that I've only heard of in books.
You've heard of this place?
I do have access to quite the extensive library,
Just assume
But-
nobles know everything.
and I don't know
That
everything.
is a terrible assumption. Never say that again.
No,
I
no,
will continue to say it.
no, don't do that because you're going to inflate their egos, and then you're just going to end up choking on it. Just take it from me, who is also.
I don't want to
do
take it
that.
from you.
More
D-
for
I'm
me then.
sensing-
Wink.
I'm sensing some unnecessary hostility here. Is this something I've done to offend you?
Why do you look like a deer?
Well, like I said, I'm half elven. My mother's a
That
wood elf.
doesn't make any sense on why you look half deer.
It's
Not
just
how
the
genetics
horns
work. You
came
don't.
in.
Elves don't
I-
have deer blood in them.
I'm half elven, and then I'm also tiefling. Just the tiefling tends to come out a bit more
So
visually.
is your father more noble or your mother more noble?
They're both nobles.
Oh shit!
My father.
You're just insufferable then.
Well, no, but I can be if you want.
You already are.
Oh, if you think this is insufferable, I am going to just apologize now for when I do have to be.
Why would you have to be?
I'm a noble. What do you think we're good at? Being insufferable, especially to each other.
Dying mostly.
Well, no, not me. God forbid if I do.
Oh
It's
well,
more of
I
a
know
commoner thing.
you would not believe the amount of rooms I've been in where there's a noble dying.
It probably deserved it.
The queen didn't really feel like that in that case, no.
I mean, was there like I'm intrigued by this history of yours. Like, was it an illness? Was it done by a group?
No, her jester was in love with her and decided to kill her.
Oh,
We were-
dramatic.
Yeah, the rest of us were kind of a little confused. But I left that group a while ago.
Well, that's definitely not something I was expecting, but then again, I don't know where that was going, so...
He also had terrible fashion sense.
A lot of them do.
He was
What did he
wearing
do?
jean shorts and a vest.
The barkeep is like, rubbing cups with the glass, and he's like, we have 2 free tables in the back. You don't need to stay at the bar. You've gotten your drinks. If it'd be more
No,
comfortable.
Alright.
I mean, if you would like us to vacate the bar, we...
That is not what I said. I asked for your comfort. I'm fine. This is quite entertaining, especially them back there. And you turn and see the one guy get up with the bloody nose. Remember, you were over here.
Yeah.
And he is stumbling towards you. And, Cat, what type of alcohol is in that? Oh.
I have no idea what you said. But here, have another.
Oh no.
Oh my
As
god!
he pulls out another popsicle.
This is a fucking drug dealer!
Grabs the popsicle.
This is an
Looks down at
enabler.
it, looks at you, shrugs, pops it in the mouth, turns on heel, falls directly over the seat, crashes to the ground.
Down he goes.
That didn't take long.
This one over here just starts laughing, laughs so hard he falls backwards out of his chair. All right, they're both on the ground right now, and he's like, "Well, I can't say I didn't expect that. What did your friend give them?"
Booze?
I believe it's a popsicle.
And then
We
before you
just
know it,
met an hour ago. I don't know.
he's in the chair. It's like,
Fucking Roadrunner, doing.
No, it wasn't even run.
Now
just
that's a
missed-
teleport.
Teleport. Oh god.
That's
Whoosh.
Oh, Missy. Oh, I didn't see it.
that's
Speaking
the
of
Sabrina the
which,
Teenage
that's
Witch just
wild
poof.
magic time, I think.
You're
my-
wild
Wild
magic
magic.
First level
Wild
high,
magic.
Turn into an actual cat.
D20. Damn it. No one.
No wild,
Wild
magic.
magic.
Oh, but it was just the moves that he gave me. I just made it into the popsicle. As we hold one up. Would you like to try?
Well, if it's just the assassin fine wine, trust me, I'll be plenty fine. Literally uncorks one, downs the whole thing, just throws the bottle into the corner over here, smashing it. That's my one for the night. Well, at least for the hour.
Ah, but this is different.
He seems to be very fond of this.
He does, and I guess he doesn't realize that I was trying to save him the embarrassment of saying no by immediately chugging the exact same drink. But if you really want me to,
While he's chugging, Arcas is gonna lean over. Really, jean shorts? That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. And he wore her wedding ring still for some reason.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
His name was Barry.
Ugh, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That is ugh.
I also had no memories for a while until and so did the rest of the party. So he took us on this adventure. And nothing made sense. I had to wrestle a furry. Not like an actual tabaxi or anything. It was a man dressed up as a wolf.
You know, at least he could have dressed up as a bear and then he could have made a funny joke about it, but here we are.
No, he howled at me in a fighting arena.
Oh, I don't
Hmm.
think that's the place for roleplay.
It wasn't.
Anyway, to the popsicle bit.
the bartender just says wood. Alright, what he said was, I downed the beer to save you the embarrassment of saying no, but if you really want me to,
And he's just over there nodding his head, smiling. I was like, yeah, try it. Try it. Do it.
Do it.
one bite. Bites the top.
And it is the worst thing he has ever tasted.
You motherfucker.
Oh.
He kind of you can see it swap from one cheek to the other. He's kind of grabs a flagon, spits it out. That is utter shit. That is not what I gave you.
Oh, but it is. And then it is the best thing that I've had in a while. As he now begins to lick at it.
I know my product. You've done some sort of witchery or whatever on it.
Bit eccentric, this one.
I mean, those two back there just seem to enjoy it.
They'd enjoy the floor, and it seems like they are.
As they're both still on the floor.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, you know, the floor, it does look a little comfy around here.
We have beds.
It has been a while since I've slept in one of those. How much are those?
10 silver a night per bed.
One gold
Hmm.
piece.
Are we really sleeping already? We just got here.
Doesn't hurt to have a room reserved.
It might. You never know.
Are you planning on stabbing somebody in the middle of the night because we got a bed reserved for us, even though we're going in another option, and then we just come back and
All I'm saying is I don't trust this place. If we reserve rooms, then people will know where we'll be.
Do you think somebody's coming after us already?
It's what I'm used to.
Oh,
If I give you a drake, will that help you?
I already have one.
No,
No,
hold on. Did
not
you
a
say
drink.
Drake? You said, did you say Drake? As in the draconic entity?
Yeah,
You have a Drake.
I can
It's
summon one.
fascinating.
That just sounds like work.
Well, is that loud, or should we do that outside?
Well, it'll be outside. Of course, I'm not gonna disrespect this man's bar.
No, just make. Well, I would certainly like to go outside and meet this Drake. Now, our cast is gonna stand up. We must go outside. I want to meet Drake. Also, our cast is putting down a gold piece to reserve a room because our cast has a little bit of money. So,
Okay.
we've got
Only a little bit.
only a little bit. He doesn't have his 100 silver allowance to go give to the poor right now. This is his house.
Okay, Robin Hood. You coming with?
Are you coming? You coming, Cat?
The cat is going to look back and forth between the bottles of alcohol.
Bring them with you.
Oh, that is a fine idea. May I, barkeep?
I mean, I smashed the other one in the corner. I mean, I can never use them.
Fair enough. As he
Yeah.
grabs a bottle and
Two
hops
more
off the chair.
bottles. Oh.
And before he leaves, he's gonna go over here and pat this guy on the back.
He's on his back.
Oh, it's just then.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna tell everybody else.
Is that Alex in your chat?
No, it's me.
Okay.
Because the OBS is hooked up to the channel, so if I type in OBS, it's gonna be through Alex.
Well, I didn't know you had it somewhere else. So I was like, what's going on?
And then we gotta make space. We gotta make the perfect rectangle.
I have very little experience with this class. So I'm gonna be just telling you, but I can do this.
All right, show us what you can do.
Yeah. And then, I don't know how the tokens work or anything for this. I'm sorry, Wombat.
We
Well,
learn
what-
as we go.
Yeah.
Well, what does your Drake look like?
I tried to figure out what size it is for this level. I'm just gonna say it's the size of a husky at this point.
Well, it'll
None of
say
it
how big it
is.
is.
Yeah,
If it is,
Small dragon, small.
small.
so it is the size of a cat.
Okay, kitty. It's my cat. It's a little green cat 'cause it's an acid dragon, if I remember correctly. It has like
Okay, acid. There.
Yeah, I put it as acid on thing. It doesn't say on the sheet for some reason.
Yeah, it says cold. But,
Cats are tiny
whatever.
size, not small, says Echo, so husky was closer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so husky
Okay.
size green dragon with bright eyes, and it just looks up at you like, hello, are you my dinner? I wait for command.
Look at the little puppy. As he goes up and tries to hug it.
It lets it. It is
Aw, yeah.
very patient.
What an absolutely delightful little creature.
His name is Petal.
Oh, what a darling.
Sips is violently purring into
You're just serious.
It's making rumbling noises back, trying to emulate the purr. It is very curious. He's a very curious creature.
So you have this thing fight battles for you.
Not for me, with me.
The same difference.
Not really.
No.
I will protect it with my fucking life.
As you should. It was absolutely delightful. I don't care if I've only met Petal for literally 30 seconds. No, Bray, you don't need to be jealous. Stop. You're fine, just wait.
You have
Anyway.
something?
Well, yes. And that little, like, teal puffball just crawls along Arcas' antler, and there seems to be a weird looking, like, a beetle bee creature. And it's just sitting on one of his antler or his horn points. Now I'm calling them antlers, Aries. God damn it.
Influenced. What are
This
they?
is this is Braylabur. This is a Fey Beetlebee. And they are my comrade compatriots. Ever so delightful little. No, I don't. They're complaining. Hold on. Bray. And you just hear. It's you don't have to be such a fuss. I know you're damp. It's hold on. And I'm just gonna Arcast snaps his fingers and prestidigitates Bray, and Bray goes from being a soggy puffball to a super supreme, just out of the dryer puffball. I just is that better?
Do they need like a cape or something?
No, Bray will be fine. Just
I
wasn't.
don't think they're complaining though, so I don't know if they're okay.
Bray just likes to complain whenever I fawn over something else for the briefest of moments, don't you?
Sips sees the small fluffy thing and raises his hand towards it. Grabby hands.
Grabby hands.
Bray goes over and you see in one of the little bug legs, and he grabs like your toe bean. You have toe beans on your hands?
Yes.
Okay, grabs toe bean and then both hands, and then shakes it politely.
Given the reach that Bray is giving, Sips is going to just try to calm him. Like
To
hold him in
calm
his
him?
hands. He's gonna try to like grab him.
Bray goes and then sits on the palm of your toe beans. Have a good movie, Echo.
And now he's going to do the same thing he did to Drake. Face against Fluff.
Violently purring.
This is just overwhelmed with cute things today.
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
I do actually.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So you hear Bray just go. Well, sir, I'm quite all right with this one. This one seems fine, albeit slightly very confused. Well, I'm glad you approve, Bray. Are you going to stop fussing now? I'll think about it, sir. I will think about it.
Do you want a little something to keep you dry?
You just hear a.
Addressing directly to that. What's his name again? I'm sorry. What's the little puffball's name again?
It's Braylabur, but Arcas has been calling them Bray for short.
Bray. Yeah. Bray, would you like a little bit of cloth? Something
Are you
to
speaking
stay
in?
warm?
Are you?
Yes.
Are you speaking in Sylvan?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Bray's eyes literally start glowing brighter and like. Oh, you speak the tongue, madam. Oh, this is that's going to be slightly awkward now, isn't it?
Also says in Sylvan, yes, be careful what you say.
Arcas just looks at everyone and is like, well, Bray, I don't think we can do the thing we normally do. I think you're just going to have to assume talking like normal. And then Bray switches to common because sprites can talk. They go, oh well.
Sips is gonna look around very confusedly at you three.
And you just You just hear the little bee go, "Ah, well, you can't win them all, can you, sir?" "No, we'll get him next time."
It was.
But yes, a little bit of cloth would be quite nice. Normally the sir has some on him, but we lost quite a few things in the, transportation, so to speak.
She'll pull out like the long piece of cloth that she has on her dress and tear off like a bit of it, enough that it will cover Bray enough and hand it over.
Damn, if only I took one more level in monk.
You could understand everything.
Yeah.
It's okay, Bray. The sprites know how to speak common and Sylvan, so it's common time. So, oh, this is very much appreciated, madam.
Of course.
Bray is saying thank you. It's culturally insensitive for Faye to say thank you. And you just see the
Are
little,
you taking offense?
little head. No, it's just a habit.
So that it's not offensive in this state, and you don't have to correct them.
Oh, please don't mind the sir, madam.
I will mind
But
him.
well, I would like it if you didn't. At least not so much. I'll let you know when you can mind him.
Mm.
Bray, I'm right. Bray, I am right here.
No, you're
I
not.
know, sir. Why are you so angry at our cast? I feel like this is Nibble pouring out against our den. It's like, I'm not even the same guy. I just happen to be the same race and class as the last guy.
There's a red man here. I must fight him.
He's not even red, he's pink.
It's just light red.
No, light red doesn't exist. Don't you
Exactly,
light
it's
red me?
pink.
It's more of a mauve, actually, but anyway.
No, I just like having
Taupe.
argumentative characters.
Taupe.
Soup?
Soup?
Taupe.
Cope?
The color
Taupe.
taupe. The
Taupe.
color
Taupe.
taupe.
Ah, yes, taupe.
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 Taupe. Anyways.
Anyway, Peddle is absolutely delightful, and nothing bad will ever happen to you.
Is that a peddler? Peddle's just gonna tilt his head and just be like, what is happening?
I would like to pet the Drake with Mage Hand and give the good scritchies.
It rolls over immediately.
Yes! I'm winning!
Stabby has gained 1 point on the tracker of winning the one shot. There we go. Need 9 more points before we can give you the you won the one shot card.
I don't think I've ever seen a draconic being behave that way before.
He's always been like that.
Definitely aren't from where I am, then. It's uncommon, but it's not unheard of.
Yes, but you also must remember I quite literally live under a rock.
Well,
Well,
then why
how
don't you
far
not live under a
down?
rock?
Well,
Hurts
How
my
far-
eyes.
how far down do you live? I'm familiar with, well, you wouldn't call it that because you're not from there. I'm familiar with the closer to the surface areas, but I'm not entirely familiar with the deeper parts, as it were.
Eh, it really depends. Like, typically half a mile down.
Is that in surface miles or is that in Underdark miles? Because I'm told those two are different. Or do you not
mean-
have them where you...
I could not tell you. I don't go to the surface very often. My kind are not generally well accepted there.
Oh, that's a shame. They are where I'm from. As in entirely integrated into society.
You really do live in a fantasy world.
Well, that world also has it where if one of the trees fall down and create a cloud of dust, it's dust of silicates, and if you breathe into it, it will cut your lungs open from the inside out and you'll die.
Truly a
That's
fantasy world.
It's just where I live, though. Though don't get me started on some of the druids.
I think we just got you started on some of the druids.
No. Some of them are fine. It's just the Empress Vale tends to have a bit of a bitter reputation against those of us who live in more magically inclined soils.
I hate nobles.
That's
Well,
good. I hate my job too.
Based on what we've been told, there's a really powerful one here.
Apparently.
And then that's the one that's keeping us here.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I have no intention of sitting around and waiting for some other misfits to deal with him.
Well, we need a plan first. And I have no idea what time of day it is.
It is night.
It is drinking time.
Dark.
It is the cat says it's drinking time.
It's shot o'clock.
That doesn't help because it's always drinking time for Sips.
Probably, yeah.
What time is it, Sips? Yes.
As I pour
Time is
another
a
shot.
construct.
It's about to be a good time.
Oh.
Well, since it's so dank and dreary, I'm going to go actually take them up on one of the rooms and get myself acquainted with my new situation. So, if you don't mind.
Not a terrible idea.
Let us go take
You're
a
just
night.
gonna leave your Drake out here?
I can't control it. Just assumed it's following.
You know what they
Disappears
say
into the aether
about assuming.
Oh.
and teleports next to you. And if
My
you right-click
Minecraft
it, it'll
dog!
sit.
My Minecraft dog!
The Minecraft dog!
You pat it and it sits down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you right-click it, it sits down.
This 5-foot elf woman's just holding the drink in her hands. In her arms, just like, okay, let's go.
Well, hold on. Does that breathe fire?
No.
All right then.
Very valid question. Very valid question.
How much did he say it was for a room? It was 10 silver?
Yeah, it's
You already
One
paid.
gold.
I didn't.
One person put down a gold.
I did. It was me.
It was 10 silver per bed per night. So it would only be 40 silver for the night for all four of you.
Oh, so he tipped. Okay, we're good then.
alright.
Or for the next day, but sure, I'll keep the tip. Appreciate it.
We'll
Bites
take
the coin.
we'll take the day.
Over here.
He
Oh,
still
is
gets a
that
tip
one?
even then.
Well,
Wee.
wee.
That's a tiny room.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Well, it's a good thing two of you are elves and can sit in the chair.
Yeah. Don't worry
Just
about it. We're fine.
once again, not a custom map. Imagine there are 4 beds.
Yeah.
No,
Gonna sit on this rug.
There's only one bed. They have to share
There's
it.
only one bed.
There's 2 beds. What are you saying?
There's 2 down here.
Shh. There's only one bed.
All right. Sips, you're at the bar.
He is.
That's where Sips is sleeping. At the bar. Hunk shoe.
I just want to whisper to Cal. He breathes acid.
What? Who does?
Petals. Just as a fair warning.
Well, at least you weren't lying.
No, I was not lying. He's poisoned. The poison
Anyway,
type, right? That's why he's
before he
green.
goes to sleep, Cal is gonna pull out his sword and kind of sit on the rug and lay it across his lap, and he's going to perform weapon bond ritual.
Hog. So are you sleeping at the bar, Rambo?
No.
Okay.
I was waiting for the conversation to go.
Yeah, huh? Go ahead. He's staring at
So-
you, doing his bartender, rubbing down that glass.
So, you got any other unique flavors here?
Considering you're about half my size, how are you still going? Genuine
That's-
question.
Is a trade secret. Finger guns.
Give you the next drink free if you'll clue me in.
Oh.
Sips lore?
Let's just say it's been years and years and years. And a little bit of meditation, but years of drinking. Some of the strongest stuff across the net. You get used to it.
Well,
Now, it's just all fun.
leans in close to you. I do have one drink. It's been banned everywhere.
Oh?
No one here will drink it, but if that is true, I do have one.
Well, there isn't anything that has not gone down proper.
He
I'll
looks
give it a
at
shot.
looks at the other patrons, ducks under the table, and you hear like the jingle of keys and unlocking. So apparently there's some locked something underneath. And he pulls out a bottle that is studded with spikes,
Oh my god.
Yes!
and it says Champagne de los Stomp. This thing is so vile. It has been literally banned in these lands.
Now
all
that
means.
is something I haven't heard of.
Pops cork, takes off warning tape, unchanged chains. Here you go.
And now he's gonna do what the wine connoisseurs do. He's going to waft the smell into his nose.
As
Take a
you do,
big deep breath.
it is smelling salt level. Just an electric shock to the brain.
You are now awake for 3 years straight.
Oh, yes. Well, this is certainly the stuff. Cheers. As he raises the bottle and tips it back and starts drinking.
Let's just for flavor say you've met your match. Roll a con check.
Flavor.
One.
Flavor.
Yep.
One,
Let me make sure I don't. See, I'm immune to disease and to poisons, so there's that.
No, you.
Yeah.
Don't-
So
Well, you normally you would get poisoned, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Just roll it.
Oh
never
my
mind.
god.
Oh my god!
It's
You-
a fucking nat 20.
You are perfectly fine, and you are like, damn, this is actually a challenge. I need to find more.
Oh, yes. Now this is the stuff that I've been looking for. Is this the only bottle you have in stock?
It's the only bottle that I know of in existence.
Maybe that'll be my goal while roaming these lands while this other group decides to take their sweet time setting us free. Who knows?
I'm
But
down to
this
help the cat get
is
liquor.
magnifique.
Oh my god, the cat's French.
Oh.
The Magnifique
The
begins
Magnifique.
puffing on this cigarette out of the long, just little cylinder thing. What are those called? Cigarette holder?
Oh, I don't know.
Cigarette holder Cruella de Vil. Cigarette holder. Okay. Opera length cigarette holder.
Interesting.
Okay.
The more we know. All right. Well, as I said, that one's on the house. Surprised you like that.
I mean, it is pretty good. It is definitely not one of my favorites. That one was back home.
Happen to know the recipe?
Off the top of my head, no, but I know it was written down. It's kept in a very safe place.
Sorry, there's an avalanche going on. Say it again.
Unfortunately, I do not know off the top of my head, but I do know it's written down in a safe place.
Well,
As he taps it onto it, as he taps his noggin.
you hear an empty nog.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Now, if you dunk it hard enough, you could just hear liquid sloshing in there.
He's topped up.
Oh my god. Well, shame, but anything else you'd like?
Something sweet but strong to end the night off.
Sweet, strong. Ah. Turns around, goes over to this side, pulls out a tiny vial with a cork in it. You know the drinks your companions had earlier? The honey mead.
Yes, I've heard something similar, but this was different.
That is correct. This, however, is the pure nectar used in that mead.
Oh no.
Mm.
Yes, no.
I mean, he's gonna take it regardless.
Like,
Oh,
ooh,
okay.
yes,
Yeah.
free liquids, yes.
Okay.
Like liquid's free.
Not
or
really a
well, not
liquid. It's
free.
it's honey, but
Yeah,
yeah, this one's not
something's-
Yeah.
free.
Free
This
item.
this would normally make an entire keg, so gonna run you about 1 gold if you'd like it.
And he slaps down a piece of gold,
Here you are, my friend.
and he's going to dip one of his claws in there to taste it.
It is so sweet, but at the same time, just this feeling of bitterness almost like constricts your throat at the same time. It's very odd as you don't taste the bitterness. Almost like a poison.
This has a unique sensation, but it is very good. Thank you.
That'll be the murder hornets. Not quite like the bees, I hear, that are from some of the other realms. Quite more dangerous, as the name goes.
I mean, it's got the name murder in it, so I wouldn't think it's too pleasant.
You've got that right, pal.
But this is pleasant.
Would you like a cup of water to dilute it, or you want it straight?
Actually, do you have any milk on hand?
I could spare a cup.
Ah, that would be perfect.
Puts down a little wooden cup. Fuck, how would they store milk? Turns around, opens a window that wasn't there before, and there's just fucking cow udders there, and he just
On the tap.
milks a cup, closes the window, comes back over and gives you your cup.
This is just like the wall scroll. There's just a window.
It's the wall
The
scroll.
wall
Yeah,
udders.
yeah.
He's going to do the same thing he did with the honey. Dip his finger in it. Taste it. Ah,
Good old milk.
fresh from the tap. Perfect. As he takes the honey, pours it all in, and then takes one of his darts and stirs it up. He starts slapping at it. Like a cat would.
Very, very good.
Some nice honey milk.
Honey milk.
Ah. Perfect refreshment before bed. Thank you. And he puts down another gold and begins to make his way to the room.
How long did that interaction take?
5 minutes.
Are there any windows in this room?
Yeah, this.
The one window. Okay, cool. Arcast's gonna go towards the door and gonna use his free casting of don't consume a spell slot. It's not my pack slot. It's just innate spell casting. And cast Arcane Lock on it.
Holy shit!
What?
What?
Shows the whole
What?
name.
That's his
The
whole
whole
name.
name.
That's his whole name.
You
That's
can
why.
just
No.
call me Arcast.
Yeah, it's you can,
Motherfucker from Sweet Life of Zack and
can-
Cody.
you
Jesus
can call me
Christ.
Arcast. That's why he said you can call me Arcast unless you want the boring one, but most people don't.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen it either, so just caught me
No.
off guard.
I'm just like, all right, cool. Now that it's all been transferred, I'm gonna put in his full name.
Sirathiri Hailsrain Yunbriantaneth.
Arcast Sirathiri Hellstrain Ubriantaneth.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Close enough. You've practiced that.
I have to. I'm a noble in the other game. Alex is like, if you're gonna have a name like this, I'm gonna ask you for the name, and I'm like, bet, motherfucker.
Alright. Meanwhile,
He
meanwhile,
also-
Rainbow.
Yep.
Sips sets the cup onto the nightstand
I close the door.
and then just
Ah,
belly flops straight onto the bed.
What's in that cup?
yes, you can lock the door.
Nobody getting in here except we can open the door.
Are
You just
setting
see
password?
Arcast. Yeah, you could. I can set a password, but I don't have to. I just you can see Arcast is counting, and then points at his head because recounts, and then at pedal, and then spends a minute casting Arcane Lock on the door.
Okay.
Which I get for free because I'm a mammon tiefling.
Oh, we.
For free. For free. Anyway, well, no one's going to be disturbing us unless it's through the window. So,
That'd be fun.
I'd be mildly entertained by someone coming through the window to kill us.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. See?
I know you're not being sarcastic, but I can't tell if you're being sarcastic yet.
You can generally assume.
Well, you can't spell sarcastic without Arcast, as my father would say. And he's just taking off his coat, he's hanging it up, and he's putting his stuff aside.
Oh, you could just strip in here.
Pardon?
Never mind.
No, like I didn't hear what you said.
Are you
Aries.
gonna strip in there? In here?
No, I'm just taking off my jacket because it's not exactly the most comfortable to sleep in when there's a blanket in a bed. Unfortunately, you haven't unlocked enough of my backstory in order for me to strip for you.
Didn't know getting to know somebody and unlock stripping rights.
Only the special ones.
Okay, dear man.
And then he's gonna take his jacket, he's gonna fold it in a really interesting way, and then he's gonna set it on the side table. And then Bray is just gonna hop and then sit on the jacket, and then there's a pocket there, and Bray just cozies up in the little pocket like it's a little sleeping bag.
Cute.
Anybody else doing anything?
Nah, just sit in the chair.
Skip today. 3 players are sleeping out of 4.
Well, 2 of us only have to sleep at a 4. Both
Yeah.
of you are elves. You can just
Yep.
trance.
Well, he's gonna finish his weapon bond ritual and then he's gonna trance.
In
Trying
the
to
middle of the floor.
bother
middle of
him
the floor.
afterwards.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Commence with the bothering.
So,
Whoa, we're forward an hour.
after
Wording for 1 hour.
trance.
Okay.
So, what is your area like? Like, yeah,
Who are you talking to?
you.
The only other
Right.
guy who's awake.
This is the Thareem thing all fucking over
Oh, no.
again, where I bothered Thareem. It's the only other person awake, and every single time Aaron said, "D, are you talking to me?"
I like it when people specify because I don't like
No, you were the
interrupting when
only other
somebody's not
person
talking to me.
awake. We had specified that you were the only other person awake, and we were having an active conversation, and you kept asking if I was talking to you out of character.
Aaron, yes, you are being spoken to.
Good. Okay.
You were
Thank you.
you were being asked what your
That's
area
all I
is
wanted
like.
to know.
Said yes.
Take it you've never been to the Underdark then.
No, I haven't. I stay above ground mostly.
Probably good practice. It's very gloomy and full of horrors of things that you don't want to run into and will destroy your mind. So, not very fun.
So then why are you down there?
It's where I was born, where I grew up.
Why not leave?
Well, if you didn't know, my race has become accustomed to the conditions down there, so when we go on the surface, we're actually that big thing you call a sun, it's hard on the eyes.
Mm-hmm. It's
Not
bright.
very fun to look at. So we typically don't.
Well, maybe you should come up when there's like a thunderstorm or some shit. You know, the clouds block out the
do
sun.
what?
I don't know, explore.
I do enough of that underground already.
Oh my god. Why not? Do you have trees down there?
A few types.
Like?
You're really gonna make me like look up Underdark trees?
I'm making small talk.
Improv, I
Improv,
don't
baby.
know.
Make it up, Aaron. Make it up.
Yeah.
Improv.
Oh, here, no, I gotta. Okay. Well, the most popular one is known as a Sussa tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's a magical tree has some anti-magic properties.
And how magically inclined are you?
That is a story in and of itself, but now, very.
Very. You strike me as a homosexual man.
What? What does that have to do with being magical?
Nothing. Just a different observation.
Extra sparkles.
It's
the gay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make small talk.
But it's the middle of the night.
And we're both awake.
I was trying to trance, but you keep talking to me.
Well, then tell me that.
I just did.
Now you did, but you didn't do that earlier. But you made it sound like you had been telling me this the entire time.
Okay, it is time to trance.
Petal's gonna come over and
We
lick
can-
your hand.
We can talk more in the morning.
All right. See you in
gosh,
4 hours.
I'm used to Nibble being like, no, we talk now. I was not prepared for somebody to be like, okay.
Except it's like, okay, Nimble, it's time to talk about your feelings. Then Nimble's gone.
Yeah.
Lost the therapy bet. Now learn, never make a therapy bet.
All right. Well, now we're actually going to.
Yeah, long rest.
Young West.
Wee.
It is that nope.
Oh, that's a short rest button.
I just regained my one-time use of arcane lock with innate spell casting.
I used none of my resources.
I can
I
resummon
got
Petal.
spell slot back. Yeah.
Woo!
Your misty step.
Your mistakes.
You weren't talking about me.
Yes,
I'm pretty
and?
sure I have 5 more movement speed than Misty Step has. Oh no, it's only 30 feet. Never mind. I've got twice as.
It's
Yeah,
it's
but
for
you
the
can-
style.
But what the fuck, Sans? Are you talking?
Yeah, that's it. What was that?
It's a beautiful day outside.
Oh god. The birds stopped chirping.
Anyway, Arcas gets up
We
and
waking up.
stretches and gets up. He stretches. He does the whole thing. Bray gets up, also stretches, does a little bzzz and a little. And you just hear Arcas go, huh, really?
What's
That
so
sounds fun.
interesting?
Oh, you two were quite chatty last night.
And?
You seem to make very interesting observations.
That she does.
And?
And I'm almost entirely fascinated by how you come up with them.
Okay. What about it?
Nah, just that.
Okay, dear man.
Are you trying to say that like it's an insult? Like I'm just curious at this point.
I don't know. Is it an insult now?
No, I'm just asking you how you're intending this nickname.
I don't
of
know.
mine to
I'm
be.
intending it as well as you're interpreting it.
I don't think that's how nicknames work.
It could be a nickname if you want it to be. Start calling you dear man.
Well,
if
you
you
can't
go-
start something you've already started.
Mm-hmm. But I could start actually calling you that.
Cass, you mentioned doing some research on our situation here.
Yes, well, we might as well go take a look around. He's very good at doing a bit of a wander, aren't you? As long as it's not raining, sir. Well, even if it is, My fluffiness is now more accustomed to the rain, just dreary as it is. I'm pretty sure the unseelie courts have far more color than this. Ugh, positively dreadful outside. Drab and macabre. Even the Lady of Bare Darkness herself would have issue with this. It smells like.
You
Do
can
I
buy
have-
my poetry book at dearman.com.
So, do I have permission to speak freely? Yes. This realm smells like bleak desperation to someone who just doesn't quite understand the concept of no.
Like a man?
Like, like a man. Like a man.
Wonderful.
Well, Bray, mind having a look outside? And Bray hops onto his hand. Darkcast opens the window and lets Bray go to go meander. And you also see, right before Bray goes out the window, Bray vanishes from Arcast's hands because sprites can just innately turn invisible.
Mhm.
And Bray's gonna go on a little looky-loo.
Woo!
And because I have that, I can talk to Bray telepathically no matter where Bray is, as long as we're on the same plane of existence, which we are at this point.
Okay.
Pretty
So
sick.
Bray is gonna invisibly do a little bit of recon to get some surroundings of the place.
So you're telling me you specifically chose to play Arden.
No, because Arden didn't choose the Chain Pact. The Chain Pact is way cooler because
Oh.
it's all about the familiar.
Mm.
This familiar doesn't have a time limit. This
Mm.
familiar can just be snap back, snap back.
Your reality.
This familiar can fight back.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh no.
Yeah, Arden just has a spell. This is my whole build is based around familiars.
Mhm.
I love that.
Chain Pact.
Well,
Chain Pact.
Let's segue from the familiar to a familiar time being break time. Go break.
Yeah, break
Woo!
time.
Break time.
Yippee, yippee. Fuck.
I'll be
Say
right
brace
back.
cell. Say brace cell. All right, I'm gonna go get up stretch. I'll be right back.
Can't believe Aries made me talk
I'm gonna
about
go
trees.
get a slice of bread.
Can't believe Ares is playing a different character, but it just sounds like Nimble. The same arguing and everything.
She's good at playing the takes no shit from anybody character.
I guess so.
I ended up figuring out the one tree I remembered from Baldur's Gate in the Underdark.
The one what?
The one tree I remember from the Underdark in Baldur's Gate was the Susser tree.
Mm-hmm.
Big magic tree.
The sussy tree.
The Sussy tree.
When you think you know who the imposter is, you bring him to the sussy tree. And if it shakes a leaf off, you know you're right.
If they try to cast magic, then you know you're right because they can't. Trying to think if I need to go and grab anything. No, I'm good. I'll just chill.
Based.
Well, I'm glad we're getting 2 sessions of this. That'll be nice.
considering we've done nothing.
We've chilled. We've done a lot of good RP and
Yeah.
introductions, but
Yeah.
yeah, we haven't really done anything yet, which is fine. Which is fine. We
Yeah,
don't really
it's
have a
fine.
goal yet.
However you guys want to do it, it's
Mhm.
it's free reign. Unless you just want to go and die, that would be going past Velagi.
Right.
And if you guys really want like a plot hook, I can provide one, and you guys can go for that. But until you say that, I'm just gonna let you guys do stuff.
I'd be okay with that. Maybe if I like ask the bartender, like, "Yo, what's going on? What can we
Hello.
do?"
Up to you guys.
I'll attempt because I mean,
Hmm?
I feel like people want to use their characters a little bit. So
Yep.
What we doing?
I got this. I've got this like character with 20 different features and spells and shit.
We're just talking about you guys are doing great. I'll wait until everybody comes back.
Yeah. Mid game
Aw.
mid game discussion.
Mhm.
Oh man, I should've-
Actually, fourth game discussion.
What?
It's not mid game. It's a fourth of a game.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
True.
I have baguette. Peace.
Kind
Did
of.
you pay the bartender?
I paid my father for the baguette.
Mm. I haven't moved my mouse in a while.
2 slices of bread.
I haven't moved my mouse in a while, and my fucking computer screens went off. I thought I just lost power.
Oh
Holy
no.
shit.
I had a fucking storm going through my area
Mhm.
at like 3 o'clock with big thunders. Ugh, right.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, sometimes when
Back.
you're just really fucking dumb.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it just happened.
did you turn off your computer?
You um, I didn't turn off my computer. I wanted to make sure my fucking UPS was on, and not getting out of my chair accidentally fucking turned my UPS off, which immediately shut down everything connected to it. Yeah. So,
Hello.
Oops.
does yes and no.
Okay.
I'm back now, though. All right, well, here. Where's Stabby? Where's Stabby? What did you get, Rainbow? Or you come back right when I
I'm big.
died?
Bread.
Bread. Everybody got bread? Okay.
I got banana.
Two,
Mm.
That's
I got 2 slices of bread. Drink it.
Banana bread.
Banana bread at work, dude.
Hey, fucking banana bread at work, dude?
I actually love
Hell
the fucking
yeah.
banana bread Pop Tarts, and they're actually really fucking good.
All right, well, back to D&D.
Mm-hmm.
We have officially completed 1/4 of this 2-shot. Congratulations. What I was saying with Aaron was, you guys doing great, but we really haven't done anything.
Bar shenanigans.
So, and that's 100% fine. But
Yeah.
I said to Aaron, if you guys want me to like just throw like a random plot hook or something, so you guys can like go and fight or something, we can do that, or you guys can just continue doing with whatever.
That
Well,
is
with
your
my-
decision as DM.
No,
With
'Cause-
my familiar being let out to go and scout ahead, it would be the perfect place for Wombat to put an interesting plot hook. Wink, wink.
Wink wonk.
Okay,
Nudge.
but the issue with that is I wanted you guys to just make your own stuff. So
We could go and look to see where the alcohol was made, because Kitty Kitty wants to go figure it out.
you could ask more about the alcohol.
Mayhaps.
Okay, that
Okay.
sounds good.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
The door is unarcaned, ununlocked.
It's
And the bird is
unarcaned
flying.
unlocked.
The bird is flying. Does it want to go in this building here? Or where? Or is it just flying?
It's just flying around like top of town. My little bugalow.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get Bree's art.
Does Bree know what a rock looks like?
Yes, Bree does the Bree. Okay, I'm gonna point this out right now. Okay, my character has an intelligence of 12. The sprite has an intelligence of 14. My familiar is smarter than me.
That
My
doesn't mean that there are rocks where the familiar's from.
Yes, and they know what rocks are.
But what if they don't exist in that plane?
They
That's what I'm
exist.
asking.
If rocks don't exist in my homebrew setting, I'm not me anymore. I've been replaced with a doppelganger, and you need to call the police.
What is a rock? Like...
Bro, but them
Oh my
bitches eat
God.
whales, though. They're scary.
But yes,
well.
no, they know what a rock
Well,
is.
A good probably 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever is a non-threatening distance but still visible, you see a fucking rock just soaring over a forest.
All right, so we're just gonna pretend that this is the mental Rocky, it's a built-in Rocky talkie between Chain Packs. Who's here? Sir? Yes, Bray. How big is too big of a bird? That depends. What does it look like? Well, it's based on from what I can see, it's quite massive. Has some mostly dull plumage with a very fantastic crest on the face, and there's this. I can't tell if it's a speck or if it's a small. I think it's a smaller one behind it, sir.
Sorry. Let me reiterate. This is when you guys were still in the Amble Temple. If you didn't catch that from when he
Amble
explained
Temple.
Amble Temple, you guys were still in the Amber Temple, meaning the baby had not hatched.
Okay,
And
retract
meaning
that
you
previous
guys had
part.
not teamed it.
Okay, retract that previous part.
Yeah.
It's somewhat drab plumage, based on a typical material plane standards, I think that means that it may be a female of so. Bray, how big is it? Well, it looks like about raven size, but it's definitely very, very far away, sir. Okay. Has it seen you? Sir, not daft, I'm still invisible. Okay, where is it going? Towards some snowy mountain peaks, sir. Okay, well, let me know if there's anything else that you see, but do head back. I don't want you getting a cold. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Starts flying back. Notice if it sees anything.
There's another smaller brie on the windowsill with the like cone lights, waving them back and forth, giving you
Good.
the runway signals.
You're good.
You're good.
Good.
You're good. You're good.
Don't worry, Arcast. We'll buff out those scratches. What else do they see? They see some wolves in the woods. Just laying, hanging out. 3 wolves.
Nodding, nodding.
Other than that, you also see a squirrel
Squirrel!
with a
Had
very
popped it.
large nut. May not be descriptive enough, but this is the squirrel that Rainbow asked if it could see stuff.
One of several animals that I've had.
Did you see dead things? Do you see dead people?
This was when the rock rolled over the road, and Rainbow asked the squirrel to go scout, and they saw, wolves or whatever, and then you guys met the altars.
Oh.
Long time ago.
I think I also gave it like garlic.
I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
Give
it was
it a
like
big ass nut.
it was food and garlic, I believe.
Food and garlic, because garlic is not a food.
Apparently not
Radishes.
anymore.
You see a squirrel holding a giant silver cast garlic, trying to bite it.
All right, noted. Noted.
It's about anything other than just, townspeople. It's the morning.
Morning. Okay. Also because I'm stupid, our
Yeah.
cat would have just tapped into Bray's vision to see the rock, and then would have been like, "Oh, that's a rock. Okay." So at some point,
No,
everybody,
sir,
anybody who's
No, sir, I'm quite sure that's a bird.
that's what Bray would say. But basically, everybody in the room just eventually just hears sees Arcast's eyes kind of just glaze over in like a silver color,
Is this
and then you
supposed to happen?
just hear him say, "Oh, that's just a rock." Okay. And then his eyes come back, and I forgot to mention this before, but he does have heterochromia where one eye is silver colored and one eye is gold colored. So when he comes back out, you notice that his eye colors trade places.
Oh.
Yep.
Your eyes switched.
They do that.
That's not how eyes are supposed to work.
Well, maybe not yours where you're from, but that's how my eyes work.
Little fancy pants.
I didn't exactly get to choose the genetics of my retinas, my corneas, irises, and all that.
And not your name either.
No, I just sprung into existence.
That's kind of standard.
Anyway, There's a giant, monstrous bird heading up towards the mountains, so I don't know if you want to go and look that way. There's also some giant rocks messing up one of the roads, some wolves, general dark forest wildlife.
I can find a wolf.
But is it necessary to fight a wolf? I mean, the wolf hasn't done anything.
If the wolf attacks me, I can find a wolf.
Well, okay, that's self-defense. But does it count if you go and pick a fight with a wolf?
I'm not picking a fight of a wolf if I walk near it. I'm just walking.
I feel like that depends on the wolf's preference, but
I think that depends
I'm
on
not
your
going to
preference,
stop
and
you.
you're putting your beliefs on his. I leave.
Why are you yelling at him?
He says that I'm picking a fight with a wolf by walking near it.
I mean, it's a wild animal, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know the wolf's tameness.
Generally, if it's out in the wilderness, it's none.
Not always. You'll be surprised.
I'd rather not be.
That's the surprise.
You will be surprised.
You're not gonna get sympathy from me. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to get fucking sympathy from you. What are you doing out here?
I was sitting down and about to go and order some breakfast.
Why is he sitting at the table now, Cross?
He's cleaning the table.
You put him on the chair.
He's being a diligent
What does
worker.
he stand on the table to clean it? The fuck?
No, he stands
What
next
is
to
he,
it.
a cat? Is he an alcoholic cat just standing on tables?
Is the alcoholic cat hungover at all or still drunk?
Cal's gonna stand up from his chair and walk by, and his cape is just gonna magically billow in her face as he walks by her.
I just kind of smacks you a couple of times. It's because it billows.
Max at it.
Oh, sorry, it tends to do that sometimes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
it's
wind
the
in
way
the
you show
building.
that you're an asshole, doesn't it?
Arcas is just gonna scoot over here and just, wait for the cat to wake up because it seems rude to just leave the cat, Not sure if the cat's just an alcoholic or if the cat just
You coming out?
drinks that way.
I mean, Sips
Barky.
currently is in the most ungodly position. It looks as if he's
You
dead.
find the weirdest cats. Bray, could you make sure? And Bray goes over, and Bray is going to do a little something called that. But the DC is not 10 because the DC uses my spell save DC because that's how Chain Pack works. And my spell save DC is. This soldier call is important to us. That's not my spell. My spell save DC is 18.
There you go. That's Sips' sleeping position.
But yeah,
Oh my god.
so yeah, I know Sip's current emotional state, and if Sips fails a DC 18 charisma saving throw, I also know your alignment. If you happen to be a celestial fiend or undead, you automatically fail.
All right, the gig's up, buddy.
I think Sips is actually
Just
celestial.
hit it. You just hit it. I don't know your alignment, but I do. Bray knows your emotional state.
Happy.
Happy. Seems to be in a good mood, sir.
Wait, just hit it. It was an 18.
Yeah, no, it's if the target fails, then I also know its alignment.
But okay.
Yeah. I don't know what Sip's alignment is other than alcohol.
Chaotic
Sipping.
alcoholic.
What's your
name.
alignment?
It's
What's
liquor.
your alignment? Alcoholic booze. That's not alcoholic neutral.
My alignment is gulp, 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 gulp.
Anyway, Ray comes back and chills on Arcast's head.
Are you interacting with the barkeep, sir?
Yes, he approaches the
Mm.
barkeep and says, "Good morning."
One eye, or one eye, God, one arm and hand, you know, the thing on the end of your arm, not the eyeball, rubbing the eye, because that'd be weird if it was the opposite way around, while the other hand is wiping down the table. Hi, good morning. Y'all sleep all right?
We did, thank you. Was just looking for breakfast for 4, hopefully.
Breakfast for 4. Slabs of ham, eggs. Sound good?
Sounds good. How much?
10 silver.
Deducts 10 silver. There we go. We'll just be at that back table over there.
Roger that. Any drinks to go with that? I don't think we have coffee here because why would we? But water, milk.
We'll start with waters. I'm sure the rest will order.
Be over shortly.
Here's
And
an
he
accurate
kinda-
picture. There we go.
Oh, there you go. He kind of goes like the old man, and puts his hands into his back, stretches that. You hear a couple cracks. Then he goes back to hunched over, walks on over, back behind the bar, opens the door. Okay. No one else is in the bar as well, just to point out.
Yeah, I noticed that they all voided out of existence as I walked in. That's cool.
You know, I have to keep it lively or not lively at times.
The NPCs unloaded.
It's called derezzing, please.
Yeah, you entered the loading screen and came out. They were all T-posed before they realized they were meant to be unloaded, and then they just popped out of existence. Yeah, you're right.
I ordered breakfast.
Breakfast?
Kind of calls into the room. Oh, you were out here quickly.
It's food and I didn't have to pay for it.
Did the others hear me? I can't tell.
I did. I'm just watching our feline friend.
Yep. Sips heard that.
You just hear, you know, it's when you waft a treat in front of a cat and the cat's just like, where's the food? Yeah, that was Sips. Never mind,
Yeah.
that seemed to have gotten our compatriot up.
Yep. So his eyes are just wide open. He unfurls himself
Food time.
and does your typical cat stretchies.
Cal is doing that thing where somebody sits in their chair with the 2 back legs down, but the 2 front legs are up and they're just leaning back.
In every single teacher in school was like, "Don't do that. You're gonna fall and break your
Don't
neck."
do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah, he's doing that. Ain't no authority figures in his life.
Alright. Here comes the barkeep.
Do.
2 plates on each arm. Here you go. Mind grabbing that one for me? He holds his hand out to Wisteria.
Wisteria.
Wisterina.
Yeah.
Wisterina.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Listerine.
the pronounce. That's the correct pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
I can't stop stumbling over my words. She takes it.
Alright, and then he places down one more. You all have 4. Let me go grab those flagons. Goes over. Grabs the drinks. Brings them over. Does a little stumble in the middle. He's still groggy. Places them down. Well, you still paid enough for another night and 2 more beds, so I still have that on the tab. But obviously, if you want to tip, just let me know.
Very well, thank you.
Vanishes.
He
Oh.
also misty steps back to the bar counter.
Puts hands behind head, puts his hands behind his head while he's leaning in the chair. And he's just like, "So, what's the plan?"
We can go for a walk.
Arcas is eating breakfast and has like diligently set aside a very tiny plate for Bray, and then Bray is crawls down through his very fluffy hair, down his arm, and then also takes a seat right next to his arm on the table, and then takes the very tiny portions of breakfast and then starts eating it very politely on the table.
Very good description.
10 out of 10.
Adorable.
We love Bray in this
10 out of
house.
10. Woodbray again.
The other version of Bray in the other campaign is voiced like he's Alfred from Batman.
Can we get a taste?
Oh, I don't do the voice. Alex does the voice, but I can try.
Oh, okay.
I could
Never
try,
mind.
yeah,
Never
Alex
mind. No,
voices-
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I was like, well, obviously we need a little bit of that. Obviously.
I'm trying to do it more femininely, but it keeps slipping into another voice that I do.
Gotcha.
Well, it all sounds fine to me. Yeah, he's a little bit more food. Probably not towards that avalanche, though.
Lunch?
Well, I was making a meta joke, so this isn't going to land very well. There was the road blocked off in the general vicinity of that way. Just directly points to where it was from this point position.
Oh, is that
There
what
is
Bray
mysteriously-
found while they were out?
Yeah, there's mysteriously an avalanche of rocks on a completely flat plain.
Yep.
Sounds interesting.
You can expect an avalanche came through the fog.
The avalanche came through the fog. Clear
Correct.
road, saved lives.
Correct.
The Morrisons will never be the same after that.
Well,
Yes,
if that's the-
Bray did find that. Bray also saw a giant rock, as in a giant avian creature. Headed towards the mountains and some other wildlife.
Based on the map, you can see that the mountains would be accessible only past Valaki. Just so you know.
So we aren't going to the fucking mountains.
Nope.
Unless we want to invoke death.
It's like, okay, are we gonna fight Strahd playing 2 characters each? Or 4 if you're me?
Oh my god, can you imagine?
The super party.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're not. You can fight Strahd as these characters. You're dying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because also, if you don't recall, the altars are still active at this point in time.
Mhm. Alright, well, if we have nothing else to do, we might as well go for a walk and investigate.
Arcat's gonna finish eating breakfast, and so is Bray. And then Bray is going to clean their little face, because again, polite. They weren't raised in a barn. When everyone is done eating, Arcas is going to collect the plates and bring them back to the barkeep because he wasn't raised in a barn. He was raised with manners.
As you reach the counter, the barkeep apparates in front of you. Oh, thank you.
You're
And then
quite welcome.
opens the window here, and you see what looks to be the inside of a Panda Express, specifically the dishwasher section. And he puts the plates in there. You don't know what that means. You just see stuff you've never seen before: shining metal racks, water machines that are just spraying water, a man that looks like he's getting paid too little money in a dirty apron. And then the window closes.
Yes. Fine gnomish engineering. He goes back to the table. Please. Call me out. You mean so down.
I have no idea what you said.
And my chat's like, don't call me out like that. I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh, for the gnomish engineering.
Yeah, fine, gnomish engineering. Well, if we're going for a walk, we might as well get started. Have all my things. I'm going outside.
All right, we're gonna find some different music for. Let's see.
I'm sorry, game. I didn't go properly on your grid. Claire.
Here we go. Some better music. Stuff we all know and love.
I really hope it's what I think it is. Okay. Yay! That was what I was thinking.
Stuff we all know and love. Boing to boing.
Man, they're still yelling about the dice being rigged out here, huh?
Dice being rigged.
Oh, there we go. There's sound.
You didn't have sound?
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
Pump up the sound. Pump it up.
I just did.
That's not the. Okay.
I'm aware of the joke you were making, but I wanted to talk about what was happening.
-1 inspiration. Fuck you. Alright.
Well, fuck you.
Okay. So, yeah. Where do you guys want to go? You have free reign. You need me to pull up the map of Barovia?
Yes, please, actually.
My cap, come back.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're definitely not over there anymore.
Yeah, we're definitely not over there.
Guys are in the village of Barovia. You've got the bridge here. You've got the
We can go back to the
little
bridge!
crossroad, which leads to the encampment, circle encampment. You've got Ravenloft. You've got the gates up here. Then you've got the windmill. Then you've got Valaki.
Okay.
You
Can
know,
we
the
go to
windmill
the
that no
bridge?
longer
Get in
exists.
line.
Do what?
Oh, yeah.
All three of you talked at the same time. I don't. What?
So the forbidden line of the map.
Yes, correct.
Verboten.
Can we go back to the
Button.
bridge?
You would have to go to the bridge to even go into Barovia more. Yeah, the.
No, I'm talking to the
Ivlis
party.
River Bridge. Oh. You never came from the ridge. You came from the right.
Yeah, can we go to the bridge?
Gotcha. Sit back. Just making sure.
Yeah, I meant back as in because the rest of the party, the other party's been there. Besides,
Suppose we have to. Bray, it was this way, right?
That's a confirmative beep. Beepy squeak.
Squeaky squeak.
Beepy squeak.
no more comment for us.
Okay. Well, you guys want to get on the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo,
Do we
on the
want?
road.
Do we maybe want some haunts?
Did you
How-
say
Or just
How?
wow? Hounds?
I mean, we did say we were going for a walk.
We said we go.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
We wow.
We
I don't want to
go.
deal with horses right now.
All right. So you guys are able to walk, and since it's a one shot, you guys are able to make it to the bridge. It is a wonderful little bridge. Nice, pristine water. Nice bridge with some rocks.
How deep is this
And-
water?
There is no Morgantha because she's dead. So, how deep is the water? Waist height, normal person, average height human. So a little bit higher than that, maybe belly button, maybe a little bit above belly button, like solar plexus for you.
The bed bun.
Diaphragm, you know.
The
Alright, so
defrag.
not diveable water. Good.
I mean, not with that attitude.
I mean, if you dive horizontally, you know, it'll work.
At the speed you can go, it would be a horizontal dive.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just go.
Hold on. Can you skip a tabaxi if the tabaxi can run at 520 feet per 6 seconds?
Oh yeah, you can run across the water like Dash from The Incredibles. You can just water run.
Yeah. Also, this entire time that we've been walking, Sips is just like prancing around, just like very quickly.
You are very fast.
Lots of energy.
I mean, yes, it's one way I guess keep attention between the tables in the bars. It's gotta go fast. As he clicks his heels and sprints off into the distance.
You just hear the roadrunner. Phew!
Meep, meep.
Can we all agree that he is very much unreasonably fast?
It's pretty on par for Tabaxi, honestly.
He's going so fast.
After about 18 seconds, he comes back.
Do you see anything up ahead?
I don't know, did I?
You know, you tell me if you wanted to make it all the way to the fucking crossroads here from the bridge.
The cat. We have a drunk cat with zoomies.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure. I'll do a disadvantage. 'Cause I'm going so fast. Not really paying attention.
You
Yeah,
weather.
sure. You were like, look like there was like a road off into the woods.
Yeah.
I almost turned down that way, but I didn't.
Or he decides to sprint back. I mean, I think I saw a split off the road. I don't remember. Can't go in.
Well, in the spirit of you running ahead, let's go and jog your memory.
Dog.
Oh, I
don't
get
like
it.
jogging. And takes off once again.
All right. How are we gonna catch up?
As we were prior. Continue walking.
All right.
You can just kind of see him off in the distance, just like hopping in place, waving.
We're coming. We're coming.
It's like that Marco Polo vine. It's up at the very end. One day, like 1 second later, it sips. It's just gonna be right in front of our face. It's just Polo.
These dices are rigged.
We continue walking.
Walking time.
Badoop, badoop, badoop.
So, I'm initiating conversation while we walk.
Mhm.
So, if you aren't all from Sanazia, where exactly are you all from?
I'm from Faerun.
But is that the continent, a country, a town?
Continent.
All right. Well, we're in Faerun.
I have completely forgotten as the creator because it's been so many years.
Please hold your call. It's important to us.
Next character while Aries
I
finds out.
haven't. I cannot find out. Wait, maybe I can. I have to scroll through all the fucking characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like original-
Next
Aaron,
character
go.
while Aries figures out.
Aaron, go. Other than just the Underdark.
The
Oh, well.
Underdark.
I mean, if
The
you really want to
Underarm
get specific, I was formerly raised in Menzo Bazarin.
Oh, you have a Menzo Bazarin. We had a Menzo Bazarin.
Coincidental that they share the same name.
Well, that's the funny thing about multiversal existence. There's probably another you out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another you where I'm from. There's probably a me where you're from.
Well, I'll continue describing it in case it slightly differs, but just a large, mostly drow-run city.
Mostly Drow Run?
There's some other creatures there, not nice ones. None like me.
Oh, yes, I did want to ask your opinion on, Lolth.
Don't get me started. Not
Oh,
a fan.
excellent!
Hate spiders. Just gonna add that in. Not a
Oh,
fan.
good lord. Fan of the Fan of the Lady of the Night, the Dancing Blade, Alistray herself.
Thank you for recognizing that.
It's a very, very big following where I'm from. In fact, it's reenacting some of the other Dark Celadrine. I don't know if I want to say siblings, but we'll just say family members of the not enslaving and entirely domineering every other race in existence type. Like I said, where I'm from, Drow are well integrated into society, though they do have their issues.
I feel like that's just common practice for Drow to have issues.
Well, they
I
are.
would know.
They are trying to reclaim some culture that's not inherently tied to the only domineering goddess that wants to destroy everything in the Dark Seldarine.
Well, nonetheless, I only was born in that city. I didn't stay there for very long.
I might have anything. Ours was entirely ransacked and destroyed in. Oh, how did it go again in the history books? I believe it was swallowed and reclaimed by the very stone it was built upon in a huge, massive effort of riots and uprising.
Sounds about right.
Is it scary over there, or?
Well, the Underdark isn't exactly known for its bountiful vacation spots.
Well, I
Quite a
figured
lack
that
of
much.
sunshine and rainbows down there.
Though the subterranean flora is quite interesting to study.
Is there anything that you don't study?
Hmm. You have to actually think about that for a second.
Or medicine.
No, dabbled in a bit of medicine. Just a little bit.
Machinery?
No, I haven't fully studied it, but I did have to study a little bit of gnome and dwarvish tinkering. I have to sneeze, hold on. Never mind, my nose is a fucking liar.
You should have rolled.
I should have rolled for sneeze. Anyway, I don't think, at least I haven't studied necromancy. Does that count? I haven't studied a lot of magic. Like, I've got the basic concept. I haven't done any deep studies.
Hmm. I see.
Mother is very keen on me being very educated, so much so to the point where she had me join Fey Scouts when I was younger.
Fey Scouts?
Yes.
What is Fey Scout?
Yes. I'm being entirely serious. This is not a jest.
I asked you what they were. I don't know.
No, sorry, Aries. I just heard you say Fey Scouts over and over.
I said, what are Fey
didn't-
Scouts?
I didn't hear the questioning tone. Well, you know, it's when you take supervised young adults to have the basics of how to deal with Fey creatures in the Feywild so that you do not get abducted, contracted, accidentally put into a pact, or owe anyone any favors by accident because you simply said thank you. And such other skills, including which plants are not sentient and which ones are sentient, which that's a very, very blurred line.
I see.
This was very useful in having to deal with hags, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, there was one way back when who had an entire swamp of people just to herself and had collected a whole village, and they weren't any wiser. Quite
Oh,
dreadful.
Horrible creatures, hags, honestly.
Yeah, she was promptly dealt with. Tried to abuse the edge of the twine down. Well, you don't know what that is, but imagine there's a forest that is not in the Feywild, but it's full of very angry plants that are very keen on trying to make sure you become part of the soil.
sounds like home.
Not the twine, not the twine. But yes, anyway, Fey Scouts.
Space Scouts.
I did that.
Indeed you have. Thank you for telling us what feels like a very dark secret of yours.
Oh no, that's just part of my daily life. I haven't gotten to the dark secrets part.
That was a joke.
He just smiles at you.
Stares blankly back.
And he just walks past you like he's mission accomplished.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Do any of us really?
Yeah, but I feel like I know a little bit more of my own
That-
doing.
Well, you can think what you want. Some people just don't let on exactly everything about themselves immediately.
Okay.
Anyway, where are we?
Where's the kibby?
Where is the kitty?
Where do you guys want to be?
Where the
At
kitty
the
is?
the kitty at the
You've
crossroads.
been walking, so you can make it to the crossroad, or you can make it to the camp. You tell me. It's not main campaign. There's no travel times.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
it's limited by our physical playtime. So
You asked
whatever.
us where we wanted to be. We said we're going to the kitty. That's where we are.
Kitty was
Rainbow,
at
where
crossroads,
are we?
Crossroads.
Okay.
Crossroad.
where he thought he saw the crossroads. So it could be over here. Could be over here. I don't remember.
We actually keep walking until we hit the second bridge.
And
Yeah,
then we
you
see
want.
the crossroads, so then we start
And
going.
now we see the
We're
crossroads.
like,
It's
oh.
like, wow, we think we should have hit the crossroads by now, but we don't see the cat yet, so we're gonna just keep going.
Okay, so you guys are at the second bridge.
At the
All
second
right.
bridge, we're like, wait, did we get to turn around in a circle?
No, we see the
Alright.
crossroads, and we're just like,
And then you see
maybe we should go.
this,
Maybe that's a crossroads that we're talking about, and start going down them.
Wait, this is the bridge where we all fell off the cliff, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the old drunken guy.
Yeah.
I
Somewhere
get to
we
relive
found
where you guys
Turbo.
have been. This is my first time in this group.
Mm,
Everybody rolled awful. Nobody could complete their strength checks.
No.
that's correct. All right.
On Turbo.
Turbo and Turbo go bye bye. Sad. Anyway, go to the camp or go across bridge.
Camp? Let's get away.
Sure, camp.
Okay, camp.
Took the long way around only to go straight back the other way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, also something I have a map for. So 1 second. Who are those people?
Ah!
Imposter!
Ah!
Ah!
All is good in the world. Anyway,
Is this Steve Harvey?
brand new group of adventurers
Which
get on
means
in here. Here we
More
go.
popsicles. Ray's gonna be invisible.
Okay.
Go zooming around.
Another shot.
Shot, 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 shot,
Well,
shot.
as per usual,
Tell us what
it was morning. Let's say midday to afternoon. Still a fire going in the center. Still music. Still drinks. Still dancing. As is always the case from what you saw last time.
It's lively here.
Ah, now this is the place to be. As he starts to skip up to the camp.
Okay, have fun.
And the one thing that catches your eye is one person who is moping and sad coming out of this tent. He's just like kind of moping and coming over to sit on the log.
This is before he got the booze.
No, this is after.
This is after? Oh no!
Seeing him all saddened around
No,
this
this cannot
cheery
be.
atmosphere, going to walk up to him. Ah, what is wrong, friend? It's cheery. There's drinks. Lighten up and have some fun.
It's always cheery and there's always drinks, but
Ah, then it is a great place to be.
my friend, what if there was a better drink to be had? And you tasted it, and now it's gone.
Better drink. Oh, the best thing that I've had in here. Oh, what was it that he called it? Oh, Oh. Stompy? No.
Champagne de l'Oston?
Ah, yes! That is what it was.
You've tried
Unfortunately.
this?
And it was delicious.
He full on jolts up from the thing, grabs you by the shoulders. He's gonna roll a strength check.
This two shot is gonna be alcoholism.
If that's where you guys want to take it. He rolls a 9. Does that allow him to pick you up?
Do you allow?
He's not really protesting for it. Since,
Alright.
The cat gets uppies.
Squeeze, like, basically at the elbows, lifts. So now you're eye to eye. Where did you find this drink? You must tell me! Tell me everything!
It was at the previous village that we were at. The village of Estonia.
Barovia.
Barovia, yes, thank you. But I think he said it was the only bottle that he had. It was banned here, which is a shame because it's so good.
They only ever made one run of it to test the flavor, but it was so bad, they begun smashing the bottles. Only a few remained in existence, and no one knows the recipe. I was gifted a bottle by another group of adventurers they had found. And that's why I'm so sad. I've tasted what I've yearned for. But it's gone now.
God, we need to make some more wine.
There's a limited amount of bottles and... I know
he's like-
many of recipes.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, and puts you down with he didn't realize.
You got very excited.
No, you're fine. We share this excitement for this beverage, this excellence. It is a shame that it is lost and destroyed. You say there's no one knows the recipe.
That's how the legend goes.
No, they told us there was nothing for us to really do here. I shall make that my goal. I shall find this recipe if it kills me. I shall share it.
Red flag goes up.
All I can see is fucking Puss in Boots saying that.
Oh my god.
Drink with me, if you dare.
Whispers to Arcast, I feel like we're gonna get dragged into a personal quest here.
Only if you
Let me-
guys want to do it.
let me handle this. When you say if it kills you, do you actually mean you specifically, or is that a royal? Is that a royal me?
He's going to smile and shrug.
I'm going to take that as just the tabaxi.
I don't think he'll kill us for it. I don't think he'll go that far.
No, I
Hopefully.
meant the die. I meant the dying for
Yeah.
the alcohol.
Yeah, no, I
Like-
think that's what I was saying.
I mean, he's lived this long in search for alcohol. He should be fine. Should be.
Good.
Well, we really aren't doing anything else, so let me just I scoot over to this gentleman. Would you be able to point us in the direction of where these other adventurers had come from to bring you this fine beverage of which you hold so dear?
Well, they came from the Wizard of Wines. That is where one of the bottles they had found was.
There are wizards here that make wine.
That's just the name of the distillery.
I mean,
there are, however, wizards here. That much
Ah.
is true.
either way, it's a very good name.
Either way, this is just outside of Valaki, going out of the west gates.
I don't think we're allowed over that way.
Allowed? Who told you such a thing?
So, and Arcast sits down next to this fine gentleman, and his tail does a little bit of a swishy swish. As you may or may not be aware, that this land is entirely looked over by an individual called Lord Strahd. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the magical mists, but essentially, what we were all told, because we all just met yesterday, is that the mists had decided to pick us up from what we were doing and bring us here. And we had someone tell us that it was an accident and that we could not go past a certain point. Otherwise, we would be very much put in a mortal situation where said Lord of the Land would find it an affront to his good graces and kill us.
Unless
Well
he
then.
never knew.
We could sneak.
I'm pretty sure someone who can observe where people are and says do not go past this point at least has someone who may look upon us and be like, these aren't locals, they're not supposed to go past this point. If not has omniscient overlook over this entire realm as it is. I don't know how far how big is this place?
Well, it looks like you have a map, do you not?
Oh, is it this literally it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, it's not very big.
No, not very
No.
big at all.
So I'm going to assume it's safe to say that he's going to know where we're going and where we've been, especially if so and so has been watching some other group of adventurers and is so preoccupied with watching them he doesn't even care if we're here.
Well, as long as they're not there.
Yeah.
But we,
Do you know?
the chances of us running into them are far more likely the closer to the area that we go to that we're not supposed to go to, because I would imagine we're not supposed to go over there because they are over in the general vicinity of over there.
We can try.
Well, maybe Miss Ava would have more information for you if you'd like to go and see her.
Who's Miss Ava?
She's our fortune teller.
Oh,
Well, I'm always interested in speaking to fortune tellers, so
Yes, let's go.
yep.
Our cast had his fortune told in the last game by Esmeralda, so he made a meta joke about, I think another version of me is actually a med vampire somewhere. I just have this weird inkling.
Oh,
Sips
Yeah, it
is
was
just
really
trying to
fun.
do more popsicle shenanigans.
Popsicles!
Well, you can walk in and you see an elderly woman, and she is swirling her hands around a crystal ball, and you can just hear,
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. By the pricking of my thumbs, who the fuck are you?
Hi, my name is Cal.
Nice to meet you, Cal.
Listerina.
You can call me Arcas.
I really meant, why are you in my tent?
Oh, gentleman outside pointed us in your direction for helping him with his liquor problem.
Well, it
I
wasn't
doubt
that.
Petra would invite you into my tent for his liquor problems.
We need
Why
to, we need
really
to
here?
know if there's another adventuring party, and we need to know where they're at so we don't run into them. And we were hoping you could help us.
he just looks at you.
You already know where they're at, and you already know where you're not supposed to go. So what is your question to me?
We're hoping to bend those rules just a little bit.
Bending the rules will have Strahd bending your spine backwards.
Cool.
If you would like to die instead of leaving the plane, as you wish, then by all means, become his spawn. Exist for eternity. Instead of just being patient.
Turns
Now,
around.
is there
Okay,
an
so we need a
actual
new plan.
real question?
Right, everyone?
I got caught up in the scene. What was the real question we're here to ask? I know we just talked
Leads
about it.
on the recipe, if that's what you guys want to go with, or if there's something else you guys can go and do, I guess, if that's what you want to ask, and I can just come up with something. Or you guys can, hey, can we go to this place and then go there and maybe see what's up there, whatever you guys want. But she is also confirming, if you want to go try some fuck shit, go past Velaki, go do it.
I guess it's like, we probably shouldn't. Ava, yeah, don't fucking do that. You go fucking die.
Well, should we ask if there's another place we can get it that isn't that side?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Let's go find the Wizard of Wines too. The
Okay.
Witches of
This
Wines.
is your location.
So we're actually going to find fucking Champagne de los Stumps recipe. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wait,
I
listen,
didn't
it's being,
expect this, but okay.
it's being held up by some fucking monsters or something. They got, the stomp zombies or whatever.
I already have monsters picked out, CR rating if we do get into combat, so don't worry.
Yay! I want to fight something next time. I want to fight
Alright.
something next time. We don't have time now.
We don't have time now?
We only have half an
40
hour.
minutes.
Well, we could
We'll have
start.
time. We'll have
We're
time.
not
We'll have time.
starting.
Adventure!
We'll have time. All right. Anyway, ask the question, please, in character, someone.
Alright, well, madam, we need another alternative place to go to find what we're looking for then. Any suggestions?
What might that be, child?
We are looking for a specific wine for the man you called Petra called Champagne de l'Estampe.
I would also like some. It's
Yeah,
delicious.
also Sips wants some.
Petra's obsession. Ever since the Stargazers brought him his bottle, he's been moping about, having tasted the forbidden fruit, and being left empty-handed afterwards. Getting him off my back, again, would be quite nice. All right, my dears. I'll help you. From what I understand,
And she begins swirling her hands around the ball. She can see the mist, morphing inside.
there used to be a smuggler's den, full of booze. And it just so happens that I believe this is the place where they invented De l'Oston. It is safely on this side of Valaki, but it is hidden deep in the woods in uncharted territory. You'll know you're on the right path by following the trees, notched with a P.
Everyone got that?
Look for the pea tree.
Why did you have to phrase it that way?
It's a pea tree.
Partridge on a pea tree.
Hear that, Sips? Has the recipe potentially?
He is vibrating with
Oh,
anticipations.
Jesus.
Well, thank you, madam. Anyone else have any other questions before we depart?
Nope.
No, everything seems pretty clear cut to me.
I don't have anything.
Yep.
Alright, well,
And
let's
it's
go.
this way. Tell him the news.
Sips is already going, so we better catch up.
Alright.
I don't know if that's possible, but it's better than standing
Before you
around.
leave,
I come back.
the start of the trail will be right around the windmill. A couple hundred yards past it in the opposite direction into the woods. That should be enough information to get you started.
Go to the
Alright.
windmill, find the pea tree.
We'll look for a windmill, thank you.
All right, and away we go.
Meanwhile, what windmill?
Well, if you take out your map, you're like, oh, look, there's a windmill right
Windmill
there.
on the map, sick.
We
And
had
it's in the direction we were already heading.
and it's smoke.
Wow. Windmill.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Thank you, Rainbow.
Holy crap, Lois.
That was fucking loud.
Oh, dude,
was
I haven't watched it yet, but that got new episodes. They started 100 Year Quest. That's from
Yeah,
Fairy
I'd seen
Tail.
that.
Oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, yeah. So basically, you're here, and we go, and up in here, you can find a tree marked with a P, or you can go and look at the windmill if you'd like.
I want to look at the windmill.
Okay.
Okay.
From the windmill.
I want
Man,
to
let's see
stare
all
from
that
far
fucking
away
eye.
at the windmill.
All right.
Our
So
untraumatized selves.
what you can see as you begin getting close to the windmill is the only way I can describe it is healing after a wildfire. You can see death and decay, you know. If you remember, this windmill used to be surrounded by a circle of decay. You all may not be able to clue into that, but what you can see is new sproutlings of grass, new trees, flowers, beginning to emerge from the ground in what looks to be once barren or even burned ground, with the ruins of a windmill near the center.
Well, there was a windmill here.
Not anymore.
Our guy's just gonna kind of kneel down and kind of like gently run his fingers over like the new growth that is happening.
Mhm.
Well, whoever these other adventurers are, they've done a good thing here.
What makes you say that?
You know when you happen to get a very bad and infected cut, and it hurts when you clean it out, but eventually the skin starts to knit itself back together.
A little bit.
This very ground is indeed knitting itself back together. It's going to have a scar, but it is healing.
Maybe they do know what they're doing. Out of character. They do not.
They do not.
They're trying out of character. They're
Oh,
trying.
We got a bird.
Finally, 5 episodes ago.
That kid's 5 episodes ago.
Fucking cut back to the other party. Did we fucking forget those two women crying? Ah, it's fine. Oh yeah, Stabby, if you don't remember, I think they told you, but yeah, they just walked up to Mad Mary and were like, "Hello, can we help you?" And she didn't answer. They're like, "Okay, we're leaving."
Yeah, we were so freaked out by it.
Yeah.
Man,
We-
if only I was there from the beginning.
We were very much in, well, especially since like two of us were new players, we were in like, this is very bad situation, could easily be a trap. We're gonna leave kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
thing happened-
never went back.
Yep. Same thing happened with the windmill actually the first time we skipped it.
We,
'Cause we're like,
we
nope,
yeah,
looks
we
creepy.
skipped it entirely. We were like, nope, we're not going in there.
I knew what it was, and we would have handled it if our dice rolls didn't fuck us over and I wasn't stuck as a frog for 4 turns.
Ribbit.
Yep, we skipped that and went straight to the tower
Yeah,
where I died.
Where
Yeah.
Oka died.
Oh, good gosh.
it's okay. Okay, got better.
Look good better now.
Better quotation
And then,
marks.
and then in the
Better.
episodes in between that episode where Oka died and when Stabby showed up was when we lost B and Grammy.
And when we met Powder
Yeah.
Surveillance.
Powdered
Powdered
Silveris.
Powdered
Silveris.
Yeah, because I'm like, I need powdered silver and blessed stuff. Powdered silver! Powdered silver needs!
This is
Powder Diamondaris, that bastard.
the inevitable location nostalgia from visiting
Powdered
places we've been like a long time ago.
Silveris.
Yeah, you guys wanted to do it, so we're just doing what's been happening in the other areas. Arden's gonna be upset to not know all the stuff that's been going on.
We'll
Like
have
the
to fill
people in
him in.
Barovia seemed happy. Petra's depressed now. The windmill's regrowing. It's
Yeah,
great.
okay, but it would be wild if our den met our cast and Nimble can be like, fuck, there's 2 of them!
There's 2 of them.
Ah!
All right. Well, would you like to explore the rest of the windmill, or?
Yeah. Actually. I want to approach it. I want to poke
Okay.
it.
Approach the Windmill Foundation. Ain't there a
Approach
guy
the
hung
Windmill
in an attic
Foundation?
somewhere? No, he's locked up in an attic. But we can't
Locked
go.
up in the 2nd floor behind a hidden
Yeah,
something.
and nobody else knows about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And is he dead? Is he alive?
We
Who knows?
can't go
No.
check. I was hoping we were going to be able to go check on that guy.
That's in Velaki, right?
It's in Velaki. You can go to
Yeah.
Velaki, yes.
We
They're
can't.
just gonna go past it.
Can't go past Velaki.
Oh, okay.
You
Damn.
can go in Velaki, yes.
I wish we went to Velaki.
We could still go to
You
Valaki.
can still go to Valaki. We still have another session.
Yes, I want to go to Milwaukee as well. I want to try to find that man.
Okay, well, what
I
are we
wanna-
doing
I
right
wanna
now?
make
You want to look at the
Arsenal mad.
windmill.
You want to make a note for that?
You want to look at the windmill, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you can see, you begin walking up to the windmill. You can see there is this large stone slab to the left with just it's almost black now. Does anybody want to roll a medicine check, or I can just say it's what we all know it is,
I mean, I'll do a medicine check real fast.
as your characters don't know, but we all know.
24.
Yeah. So it is that old blood, and you see the disheveled shack to the right of the ruins of the windmill. The stones just strewn everywhere, but there are, grass and vines beginning to grow over them, reclaiming them back for the earth. You can also see three corpses of things that don't look human.
Well, whatever happened here, glad it's done.
Hey, Wombat, I'm gonna use
Mhm.
one charge of my bell branch
Okay.
so that I can detect if breach celestial construct, basically that first part. So you just yeah, it's a bell branch, so it has a little. It is a silver implement shaped like a tree branch and is strung with three small golden bells. So Arcast has little bells on one of his horns that kind of goes around his head. So
Uh-huh.
uh he just kind of flicks it and it doesn't make any sound immediately. It will only make a sound if they're celestials, constructs, animals with fey fiends, or undead. He's basically trying to detect if the bones, because they look a little funky, and because he did literally say he went to Fey Scouts. That is a running bit from my other game, by the way. To see if maybe the bones are undead or fey or fiend, or if they have a hint of
If
that.
it would work on just bones, then yes, bell goes ding-a-ding. Do you know exactly which one, or just that it is one of them?
That there is a presence.
There
that
is
just-
a tone softly indicating the creature types present. The tone rings in your ear. It says, "This is the tone for fiends." Yes,
So
of
everybody
course.
else-
That's the
every-
tone.
Yeah, everybody else just hears like an ominous, like it starts off as a chime, and then when you twist like the pitch dial on like a keyboard, so it just goes from like minor or major to minor. That's what everybody else hears. Yeah, well, that explains everything.
Hmm?
Those fiends, or were fiends, but they're not undead, so they're not gonna pop up and mess with us.
What are fiends doing here?
Isn't this like a really bad domain? So the domain. So wouldn't there be those here?
Well, maybe they got pulled in just like we did.
I'm sure
Or-
many things do in that case.
Or maybe they just were corrupted, but I think they may have been. Well, considering that they're dead and the land is healing, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out the correlation.
Hmm.
Well, this other group seemed to make good work of them at least. Won't be coming back anytime soon.
Flashback to the first part of the fight.
We don't have context.
I know, but I can imagine how this is playing out like a little anime in my head.
My little head
Flashback to the first
anime.
fight, just fucking just being shocked.
Oh, you just hear
Yeah.
Well,
it's just,
anyway, we should probably find Sips before we lose them.
Sips.
Where is this?
Where has Sips gone?
Sips is chilling. He's waiting,
Alright.
By the
Petrie.
tree.
looking around.
Sips has found the P tree and carved in ENIS behind the P.
That is a Sips things to do.
Would you like to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even need a dagger. You just got claws to do it.
No allegations were beaten this stream.
Yeah.
Too
Guys,
many
I
dick
found the
jokes.
tree.
So many dick jokes.
Who is P. Enos? Must have been a good brewer.
He has a fine tap on that one.
Just looks down from Sips up at the tree and just like, well, honestly, I expected that.
It was like that when I found it. All right.
Shall we enter the forest?
Okay.
I
You
love
guys
the
are able
forest.
to spot the next tree, but then the forest begins to get thicker. The first tree was about 20 meters away. Roll me a survival to get through the forest and find the next tree. Maybe Stabby, help.
Can you say that in an accent that's in my range of hearing? Again?
Stabby, if you can help me.
What's the
to
question?
like
Survival roll?
to be able to, yeah, like survival or nature or something like that to get
If-
through the trees.
Navigate.
Follow tracks, hunt wild
That
game.
that would be
guide your group through-
basically anything that is just chalked up to traversing natural landscape without issue. I chalk it up to survival.
Cool.
Yeah.
Surbibble. Roll a surbibble.
Everybody?
Whoever wants to find the P.
I have a +3. Who else has a good one?
Yeah, that's my highest.
For survival,
Find the
Yeah.
P in the haystack.
I have a +10.
I'll go for that then.
Yes, leave it to the ranger.
Come on, Ranger, do
The
your
one who was
thing.
really looking for-
18.
Yeah! I only have a
You're
plus
able
three.
to
Oh, I
s-
got +10.
You're able to spot the next tree through some brambles
Mm-hmm.
and get through it. You guys are about this far out now. And there is what looks to be a distance written on this tree. So it says P, then it says 250 underneath.
I'm sorry. Sorry, what was that again? The last sentence?
250.
Okay.
250.
250. What does that signify?
250 feet? If only we had a
Steps.
rogue.
A what? A rope?
A rogue.
Why do you need a rogue?
Because there's no stealthy. They would do all the shit like that.
What do we need stealth for right now? We're in the
Are you
middle of the
talking-
woods.
They know, like, how thieves work and stuff like that, and we're tracking down a thief. You use a thief to find a thief.
Well, we don't have a rogue. You're the natural explorer. Lead the way.
I will go 250 feet that way. Or steps, I mean. If the tree is pointing.
Okay. Oh, damn, they don't have the one I want. Shoot.
Oh, not the one you really, really want.
I don't want to really,
tell you
really
what I
want.
All right. I guess we'll do that one, I guess.
Hmm.
Okay. And bum, 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 bum. figured out the rest. Okay. You guys are able to make it to a little clearing. You can see it's been specifically cleared, but is, kind of overgrowing again. But with that survival check, you can this has been cleared. You can take a look at the ground and do some investigation if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
'Cause
summon.
there's no building around here.
I'm gonna summon Flower out just to have them out because I feel like I need them out just for today because
What?
I'm gonna get Flower out just to have them out in case something happens. What am I rolling for again? I'm sorry.
Hold on, is it me or is it her? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Is
Hello.
it me or Aries?
Hello?
I can
think it
hear
was you.
her.
I can hear
I can
you.
hear her.
Everything's fine.
Okay, go again, Aries.
Hi? I
Repeat.
I was just gonna have Flower out, and what did you want me to roll again? And pedal out the investigation? Alright, sweet. 14.
It might be me. Hello? Test.
Hi.
Hear you
Hi.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Was it me? Because I could hear
Were you-
Wombat.
It might be Wombat.
We're losing the DM. No.
Oh
Losing
no!
the DM. No!
Hit me!
It's you! It's a boo.
I meant red bars.
Oh
No.
no!
Not doggy.
I will continue trying, but I meant red bars.
Cry.
Cry
Oh
everything.
no!
Okay. 14. I will speak slowly and loudly, so hopefully you can understand me. Yes?
We can hear you
Yes.
fine.
You can hear me fine. Okay, you guys are just
I
fucked
don't
for
know
me.
any-
Cool.
Yeah, it's normal for
You
us.
guys are very fucked.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
cool.
Okay,
So
we talk slow.
You see, cool. You see a rectangle of stone submerged in the ground and vines and stuff covering it, but you were able to uncover it, and you see a stone slab with like an indentation. It looks almost like a dagger will fit in this indentation.
Like you stab
I-
it in. Stab it
I-
in lengthwise.
I take dagger that I have put in hole.
Yes, it would be stabbing in lengthwise, correct. Yes, you can put a dagger in. When you do, you can feel that there is something a little springy at the bottom, like your dagger's not going in, but you can feel a little wiggle at the bottom.
I push the wiggle.
Push the wiggle. As you do, basically this stone slab kind of begins lifting. You can remove your knife in time, and then it begins to swing up. And is now open, and you feel a cold draft coming up from what looks to be a ladder, heading down into the depths.
That's an interesting hidden door.
Hey.
Found whoopers in there, according to chat. Whoopa.
Whoopa!
Whoopa. 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 That's your oopa.
All right, adding in our lovely characters, as I still have red bars in Discord.
I've lost connection to the game. Fuck.
Should we try the group chat
Good.
VC again?
No, it came back fine for me
Oh.
now.
Will it?
I only got like 10
So
minutes
we'll see.
left, so we'll tough it out.
Yeah, well, at least get it going. Okay. Well, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the map I made for this one thing, and we're actually using it because it actually makes thematic sense.
Yay!
And I did not make this; I just stole it. But I added the walls and the lights and everything.
I'm so
it's dark.
proud of you. It's fucking dark.
Alright.
It's a good thing I can see through
it's
all
dark.
the darkness.
It's dark. That is correct.
Oh, that's a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall, but you can see the rubble, and there's a ladder You're like, huh?
Oh.
Well, there's only one way to go.
Oh, that's where it came from. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm not smart. Okay.
I
Which
cast
ladder you came down?
dancing lights.
Cast dancing lights. Okay. What foot?
It's the lights. They float and they follow.
Yeah. But like, how much? How
Oh.
much foot?
It's 20. It's it's the 20-foot radius, but there's like 4 lights, so it's like 80 feet of line light it follow.
Each light sheds dim and a 10 foot. Do you just want me to add 10 foot dim on everybody?
Because it's like I place them and they move.
I know. So I can either physically place lights and have to physically move them, or I can just put them on all the player characters.
What do you guys like?
Whatever's
Well-
easiest for Wombat.
Yeah, that
I
one.
can-
Probably player characters make it
having the
easy.
10 foot radius would be the easiest. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 foot dim. Update.
But it shall be flavored as Cal just like points his hand out in front of everybody and puts torches out into the dark area.
He's a walking Minecraft.
He casts dancing lights into the darkness.
They be dancing.
Baby dancing.
Dancing light.
You can dance.
You
Okay.
can try.
You see a metal and wood door in front of you.
I go to try and open the door, but oh no, it's locked.
It is.
Oh,
Okay, does anybody have any good lock picking skills, or are we just going to try and kick the door down? And by
I
we,
mean-
I mean not me.
I can open it, it'll just be very loud.
what does that mean?
Okay, does anybody else have any other options before we try the very loud option?
I can have Petals try to melt the lock with acid. Wait, no, sorry. Never mind.
Flashback, acid splash, acid splash.
Acid splash,
acid
acid
splash.
Can Sips try to pick it with his claws? Question mark.
Sure. Anything goes, bud.
All right.
Stop following my mouse with
Yeah.
your mouse. You don't know where things are.
It's black.
Stop it. Get away from me.
He's doing things
Damn it.
over here.
Well, let me try real quick and squeeze
Fortnite
this past
default
everybody.
dancing light. No, chat. No.
You want what? Sleight of hand?
Yeah, sure.
No, okay.
All right.
It's a rusty lock.
Fucking M17 Garand carbine sound
Oh,
pops out.
Oh,
Welcome.
that was easy.
oh.
Well done.
Ooh.
Welcome. You see an empty, what looks like an underground tavern.
Oh.
How
All
are we
the
already
food
back
and
in a tavern?
everything and stuff is not really there, or it's moldy. You see patrons here as well. However, they're of the deceased variety and entrail gutted and spewed along the walls variety.
Oh my god, I actually
There are
Mega
blood
dead.
streaks along the floor.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, so the one place where Sips might know where this recipe could be, behind the bar. And he
You
begins
see-
Can I cast find
hold on.
traps real fast?
Sure. Let me get with Rainbow. You see behind the bar, and now physically like looking for stuff. You notice it at the tables as well. You see black spiked bottles. However, every single one you can see is uncorked and empty or on its side and dry.
Pippity boppity, here's your sobriety.
Yes, Nimble. Oh God, Nimble. Yes, Listerian. You may Listerina.
Wisterina.
You may do thing.
Alright. I'm gonna cast at second level. Find traps.
Assess the presence of any trap. Got it. You kind of sense out with your feely feels, and you do not sense any traps.
All right.
How do you
Seems
feel about the
relatively
nickname
safe.
Wisty?
It's fine.
Sips,
It's
please
fine.
retort. I could go for some whiskey.
Okay, I'll use that. It's easier.
So funny. So
That's just because I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
It's also because I can't hover you because I didn't do that, but it's fine.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
see what's over here.
She's a win.
Yeah, this is a fully goable map. Go for it.
Oh, I found
Yeah.
another door.
Goable map.
Can I open
Goable.
this door? I can
Sure.
open this door. Oh my gosh, I can open doors.
Holy shit! You can
And-
open doors.
And in here you can see ingredients for brewing.
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 Well, this seems to be the Tabaxi's area of expertise, so I'm going
Mhm.
to let him have at it.
This reminds me of home.
I am now convinced that Sips was born in a cask of wine.
Who
Well,
knows?
Who
Maybe-
knows?
Maybe
I know, that's for
maybe,
sure.
maybe Sips was perhaps baptized by some drunkards or something.
In wine?
You know, you may be right. You both may be right.
Well, I mean, isn't the phrase turn water into wine or something like that? Maybe they actually did that. This door's also open.
I'm trying this door. It's locked.
All right, I'll follow you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Sips
love
will
how
just search
everybody
this room.
sees gray except for the lights. Meanwhile, Arcaz is like, I can see perfectly fine in darkness, so you see all the colors.
I have devil sight.
I know. Do you guys like all the light? Like the cauldrons
Yeah,
have
they
different
look
light
good.
effects
Yeah.
than the.
It's good. I do like it. I can see like the dim light and the light. It's very nice.
Yeah.
The limb date.
Limdate.
Limdite.
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 Nim nim.
You
Num
see
num.
very many ingredients that you are familiar with. Sips, but many ingredients you are not familiar with. And some of them smell distinctly familiar. Mm.
Oh,
But you would not know how many, how much, portions, anything like that. But
until I find
you are
the recipe.
correct.
See, Zella, here's the thing. Arcast's tail is technically prehensile.
I guess for the time being, he's going to just whip up something for himself with the supplies here that he knows how to make.
Oh, that's just
Okay.
a very long hallway.
There's
Okay.
I've got my own
there's a locked
supply.
door on the other
supplies.
side up here.
Yes, I don't know how to unlock it, but by all means. Don't
Oh,
let
you
me.
mean this door up here?
Yeah.
Let me reiterate. That door there, you saw like fingernail scratch marks on the caulking, like the side of the door being pulled in that way, and there is blood underneath the door that you can see faintly.
Something tells me that we're going to have to go through this door, and something inside it doesn't want us in. Or something else inside it
Oh,
wanted us out.
Arcast staring at the floor. Well, given how the universe likes to be cruel sometimes, I am inclined to agree. So, what's everyone's combat prowess, just in the event we have to fight something very unpleasant, and that event is very likely?
I'm used to it at this point. You shouldn't have to worry about me.
Well, that doesn't explain to me what you know how to do.
I'm mostly spells.
I can do quite a bit in both spells and combat prowess.
I heal more
Use-
than anything, though.
Okay, so we have someone who's capable of healing and other spells. We have the cat who's capable of cat things.
Capable of what?
Cat thing.
Cat things. Okay, so Sips can make popsicles and run incredibly quickly. Cal, are you a blade singer? Or is that something that you're not allowed to do where you're from?
I am not that, whatever that means.
So you're just in a different variety of spell blade.
Agrees. Nods.
Okay. I guess I'm the opposite of Wisty here. I can do some spells, and
Oh,
I
I
have
really
a
hate
bit of
that.
healing. Well, then say you hate it if you don't
I
like
didn't.
it.
Oh, I no, I didn't. I didn't start to not like it till he said it.
Okay, well then I just won't use that name. It's simple.
Hmm.
My office still stands for the door unlocking, by the way, but it will be quite loud. But I assume once we get this door open, it won't matter.
I could heat the metal up. Maybe.
Fucking Home Alone trap up here.
You guys want to try and open the door? Or you want to explore the rest?
There's more?
There's a few doors we haven't gone in.
Okay. Let's go through those doors then, I guess. Oh,
Are
there's
you
one up
gonna
there.
Are you gonna unlock the lock?
I kind of want to unlock the door.
The door
Okay.
with the scratches and blood? Go for it.
Door with scratches
Yeah.
and blood. Should I cast the spell, or does somebody else want to try pick the lock?
Go for it.
I don't have
I
any
can't pick
tools
the
to
lock.
pick it. We would need the
Mickey.
cat, but I don't think he's coming.
Cat is making a drink.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Alright.
coming.
Well,
You can't
stand-
make a drink, you can at least grab the ingredients. But...
He's looking for catnip and just
I've got
chewing
my
on
own
it.
supplies to make stuff.
I meant like you'd grab the ingredients there, then come out to like the kitchen over here and make the drink. Come on, role play it. That's the ingredients. You have to cook in there. Sips, we have to cook.
No backroom
We have to
cooking.
We have to cook. There you go.
All right, Wisty, stand back.
Oh, you bitch.
All right, what's going
And boom. Whee.
You casting knock, yeah.
on? Oh, okay. All right, and okay.
It's
So
really
loud.
funny. It's really funny. You have knock and I have arcane lock.
Yeah.
So
So
it
you
just it just unlocks the door, or does it make it open?
Yeah, yeah. So it can unlock the door, and it also makes a giant, knocking sound.
Huge knock. Okay.
Yeah, a loud knock audible from as far away as 300 feet emanates from the target object.
All right, you just hear like a giant boom on the door as if someone punched it.
Yeah.
You can assume the door is unlocked.
All right, you can go in now.
All right, I'll go forward and open the door. I'm gonna open
Okay.
the door.
And as you open the door, there is a wall behind the door. You freeze. That is not a wall. That is a face.
I close. Can I
No,
close the door?
no. You gotta. If you've ever seen a movie where someone opens a door and all they see is the eye of a gigantic creature behind said door, that is what you see.
It's flesh room all over again from folklore. Ah!
And as you try and close the door, the wall begins, you just hear crumbling and destruction as something is forcing its way through what you can assume was behind the door and the corridor and the door.
Okay,
You have 5 seconds to move, meaning one
Okay.
round.
big. It's a big one.
Cool. How high is the ceiling?
20 feet.
Cool. I'm just gonna quickly use my invocation to cast jump on myself so that I can get the fuck way back here. And we're gonna scoot over there. There we go. I just like kick the wall like a swimmer about to do a 180 and just sprawling back. Bray is also going to be invisible and then just be on the ceiling and just not necessarily in combat, but is always going to be within 100 feet of me.
All right, and then you hear something crash against the back of the door. You see the wall strain. 1, 2.
Dips.
Wait for it. Come on, bitch. There we go.
Come on, bitch.
As
Oh,
Is that a Dracolich?
it busts through the wall.
Is that a fucking Dracolich?
It's not the one I wanted.
aw.
Damn.
It's here.
Oh,
Well, that'll be
And just
fun
in
for
time for next time!
Oh,
Next week
shit.
we fight a Dracolich.
An
And Sips is
undead
making a
adult
drink.
red Dracolich.
Let us roll
Ah,
for initiative.
yeah.
You want to do that now?
Yeah.
Might as well
Might as
have
well
it.
get out of the way.
Let's do it. Get in combat.
Sips ain't gonna be happy that you've interrupted his drink making.
Zips
Be
is gonna
unhappy at
have
the
to deal with
Dracolich.
it.
Are you joining combat, Sips?
Yeah.
Wow, you actually rolled better than without fucking goddamn. All right, no, it's whatever.
Yeah, hearing the commotion in the
Fucking
other room, yeah.
So Sips is going before moi because.
Oh, there's two drag.
What?
Ah,
I rolled a 1.
What the fuck?
And the Dracolich will start off the round. Tune in next time.
God,
Oh,
we're
no.
gonna fucking
Oh
die.
my god.
We're gonna cancel
It's
our
only
plans.
CR17. It's fine.
It's fine, guys.
I get two,
It's light work.
3 spells.
It's CR17. It's fine.
Gotta
guys
keep
got
these
this.
guys up.
I might be able to pull off some bullshit because I do have a certain combo because I remembered it existed and I was high enough level to pull it off.
I was able to check. Petals is actually a fucking cold dragon. I'm so sorry, Drake.
Whatever. Okay. All right.
All right,
Well,
cool.
there we go.
Yeah.
I was trying to get, because it's like a cave, I was trying to get the adult red or the adult cave dragon. That's what I wanted. It has like a darkness
Aw.
aura around it constantly, but it's not something I can import.
That's
Damn.
lame.
I was trying to use
Well,
that one. So I was like,
you-
okay, what else is kind of around the CR? Oh, a Dracolich? That sounds cool.
Anyway,
I
uh,
can't have my
terrifying.
fun.
Thank you,
No,
Wombat.
I can't.
You're
Casual
terrified.
tavern.
I'm
Casual
so
tavern
glad.
Dracolich.
I'm so glad I do so much reading.
Well, remember,
so glad.
anything can come in through the mist. Who's to say it's always people?
Oh well,
Mm.
yeah.
This dude just got
I
yoinked.
alluded that as a joke earlier. And I bet
Nah,
Wombat
that's
was-
real.
I want that being like tee hee hoo hoo hee hee hoo.
That's
foreshadowing,
real. That was the plan. If you guys,
foreshadowing. Anyway, I'm gonna raid out, even though I don't got a lot of
Heck yeah.
people. I'm gonna raid out.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
I'll
could have
watch
been
it
this
then.
could have been an actual underground tavern. This could have been like assassins. You guys wanted to come down here, so I was like, huh, what's the best way to do it? Oh, let's just throw a fucking dragon in here. It killed everybody because it got teleported in here, and they were all locked in.
It's a
love
motherfucking
that.
red dragon. They just fucking pissed.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go raid Hako.
Yay. Can't wait till next week when
Next
we do
week
the thing.
we
Next week we're
Alright.
gonna do combat with these characters.
Combat!
Anyway, go say hi to Hako. Hako doing content warning, so I'm gonna bother Hako. So anyway,
Good night,
we'll see you all next
everybody.
week. Love y'all.
Bye.
Thank you. So for people on my end of stream, we are doing them boys in BG3, but Alex is also stealing the channel for stuff. So if you want to watch me do BG3 stuff, you will have to go to Mike Arsenal or Rex. Alex is doing something tomorrow, so you will technically have 2 streams at the same time. But anyway,
Bye bye.
bye everybody.